I got a girl who doesn't wanna do anything. I got a girl who always takes it out on me. Let it go, yeah, she said she would. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, yeah, she said she would. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I got a girl who doesn't fuck me anymore. I got a girl who tries to throw me out the door. I know that I'm not perfect, but that don't mean that she should take it on me. Let it go, yeah, she said she would. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, yeah, she said she would. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I've been waiting for so long for the day when she would just let it go. I've been waiting for so long for the day when she would just let it go. Let it go, yeah, she said she would. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, yeah, she said she would. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, yeah, she said she would. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, yeah, she said she would. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go.
Yeah, they're all different.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, we're talking new
It
flavor
is.
drops. If you couldn't tell, we're all talking, so I had to wait a second. But yeah, hope everybody's having a good day. Adapted recipes. I thought it'd be a lot of fun to just adapt some of your own or other people's and just have a little fun with it. Make it your own, or change it up. Maybe change a flavor, but use the new base in some cases. Like, I mean, how many adaptations have you done, Dave, of Adam's dough? Is like an example of that.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
kind of what I did today. I used an adaptation of my own. But yeah, adapted recipes would be a lot of fun. And if you had one that you weren't quite happy with, it's also a chance to kind of adapt it and make it a little bit better. So I thought it'd be a little bit fun today. We have a good panel tonight. Here, look at this.
Yep.
I got Steven, Hippie, Bob, Paul, Dave, Lady
Great.
Liberty. This is going to be a fun one. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Hey,
Yeah, I
Rocky.
did too, and they're both delicious.
And I'm
Delicioso.
gonna mention this really early for any of you guys out there that want to watch this. I'm not gonna wait to mention it because I don't want to go back, be too late. I didn't upload it for tonight, but yeah, you know how Vape Gems is Net Reality's new baby there, where he's got all the little men, like their smaller companies and stuff that they're doing commercial liquids and Shy Tots and all that working. He's up for one of the e-cig awards.
Oh,
So
good.
you know, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So give him a vote in there.
Heard
Help him out.
about Sky Tots in a while.
Well, Shy Tots has been. Well, not wait a minute. Does he have not Shy Tots? Is it? Yeah, Shy Tots. Yeah, yeah. She doesn't. Has always been direct only. This is the first time she's ever had someone else let him sell her liquids. So there.
Yeah.
I don't think she's here yet, but take me to the sea. Thank you very, very much for your kind words on my recipe, my caramel apple crumble, my ELR competition recipe.
And while I'm at it, I
Left
do
me a
want
pretty big review. Said she loved it.
this isn't on a positive note so much, but you know, I just want to say, you know, rest in peace, Ed Cap, Val, Deb 22's wife. Just want to, you know, we haven't actually said it. And
Oh, Ed passed away too?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yesterday.
fuck, man.
and both cancer. So, you know, that hits our community really hard at the heartstrings right there. That's the reason why we do this kind of thing. So, you know, and Deb actually, unfortunately, after everything was done, had to go in the hospital. She came out. and then everything happened. And then unfortunately, she came down with pneumonia after she got home. She probably from the hospital, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And then she came down with pneumonia, so she wound up hospitalized for a few days afterwards, and then just finally got home. It's like, that's so a little extra love if you see Deb around. Send us some
Laying
love.
in bed is also terrible for that as well. You're in the hospital. Most of your time is spent laying backwards.
Yep.
Laying flat.
Yep.
And shit just settles right in your chest. And
Yeah, she
I
sent some
I
love.
did talk to
Heartbreaks
her
for you, Deb.
yesterday, and she said her grandkids and her farm are keeping her busy and keeping her sane. But other than that, she's just taking it easy and trying to get some rest, but she's doing all right.
Yeah, we got to. Now this community's always been about love and caring about other people, and that's why that kind of thing. So I see. Who was it that won tonight? Did that delete everything? It did. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Steve-O won. Sorry, Dave. He beat you. He beat you by
That's
9
hilarious.
minutes. Not even by a small margin, but 9 whole minutes.
Hi, Echo Dub. Hi, Rocky.
So Steve-O
Hi,
beat
Kim.
Dave. Dave was second. Then Stephen Lane. So we got 2 Steves in there right in the beginning. Lady Liberty. Buster Bell. Echo Dub. Jim Mills. Sharon Lane. Look at that. Yeah, she made it to top 10. Kim C. Mallory Gates. Rocky Tooney. Jim Mills. Canadian Vapor. I know that guy. And Bob Holmes-Dulo. Look at that. Yeah, we got a good chat already starting. But yeah,
Man,
And both of those last two, and they're both assholes.
That's on big.
Don't talk to your father like that.
He's my uncle. Dave's my father. Get it straight, Bob.
Oh, well, Dave is the one above me. You said those last two.
Yeah, Canadian Vapor and Bob.
Oh, well, Dave's right above me. So I figured he was one of the
Dusty.
last two,
Dusty.
Dusty.
Hi, Dusty.
You weren't really
Dusty.
descriptive in your bitching, so.
Shut up, Bob.
And we do have a couple good, I was telling these guys beforehand, because of Nick's stream the other day, there's a couple of recommendations for episodes that are coming up real soon. So get out your thinking hats and start thinking about these. Buttery pastries. We have the capability now more than ever with some of these new flavors that have come out in the past couple of years to make a nice buttery pastry. And that is not an easy task. It is harder because the filling can change your pastry quite a
Butter
bit.
and Danish pastry raw.
Yep.
Or butter cookie raw.
Oh, you do your own thing, Bob. Bring it forward.
I'm throwing ideas out there.
I know.
You said put your thinking cap on. It went on quick.
Yeah.
Light bulbs went off.
So buttery
I thought I
pastries.
heard something.
And I'm going to try and see if Sin can join us for it because it was her idea, but if she can't, that's okay too. She's got some recipes she's already thrown out. She wants to an episode for cloning some old discontinued liquids. Because I got some smacks. I got Pony on Acid and I got some Mafia Princess, and that came out, she cloned those before they're gone. It's like, that's not a bad idea. So those episodes are coming up soon. The Sin one, I'm going to try and see if we can get her, so I'll wait until I hear back if she can. Oh, Sin's right there.
Hi, Sin.
Hey, Sin.
Hey, Sin.
Did Fulcart try and clone Pony on Acid, or did he just
No, he did a remix.
I've had
thing.
some really good.
Okay.
I've had some really good attempts at cloning it, and some of them are so close. I wonder if they damn near nailed it.
Fulgar turned it into like a cereal.
I mean, some
Fulgar
good
turned it
ones.
into like a cereal.
But Sin, I love that idea. I do. I think that's a great idea, especially with these two here. I'm actually going to go after these two. I have them to test against. So, and like Sin was saying, I have to go through a lot of research to figure out what was available time frame. I got to make sure I'm not putting the wrong liquids in if I'm actually go after a clone for this. That's a tough one.
See,
Yeah.
Got about
if I
60
went
mils there of
after,
it.
if I went after a clone of a e-liquid that I used to buy before I learned how to mix, I know the ingredients. I know the exact ingredients. I've made it in the past. It's an old recipe, and it would take almost 18% flavoring, and it would have almost 12 different flavorings in it. Just
Perfect.
Wow.
that recipe. Yes. It was called from a company called Texas Rebel. They might still be around. but it was a weird strawberry cheesecake. Oh my God, it was so fucking good though. But like I said, you clone something, some of them you better watch out because they're gonna have a lot of flavorings to them. Them old school ones, like Killer Custard, it was simple.
There's one of them. She put clone of banana bondage. That I mean, I would try that. That sounds good.
Yeah, I heard that was good.
I heard it was good. I never had the original, but I would try
That
that.
was on, wasn't it? Yeah.
For this episode,
I have the
I have to offer
originals of
that.
these too. Not the like Smacks had that re-release of the Ponan Acid thing. I have the original one, so I know that if this one, it's gonna be the good one. The new re-release is all right. It's not quite the same when they re-release them, when they split, and then each came out with their own versions of it. And I don't know. One of them was supposed to be the same, but I think that's the one that is discontinued now permanently.
Pretty
But-
sure Cap Golden Pineapple was in there.
I'm pretty sure it's all Cap. I'm pretty sure.
In Banana Bondage?
No,
No,
and
Ooh.
Ponan Acid.
Ponan
Ponan
Acid.
Acid. I'm pretty sure it's all Cap, especially with the time period that came out. It's Cap TPA, something like that. It's a basic. I mean, it's
Yeah, it's all
possible it's possible could have had a couple others, but more likely
You
it's
could
those.
you could usually tell Flavor West recipes, and that's not a Flavor West.
No, it's not Flavor West. Vixen's Kiss by Pill. Yeah, you said that too. Yeah, she was listing them off the other day, and I said, we need to do that episode. That'll be a lot of fun. I might actually even make that into a multi episode because that one, give a couple weeks in between, so people that try to make it can let us know how it turned out, and maybe still work on another one while at the same time. Because steeping is a factor when you're trying to make a clone. Because that tastes almost authentic, and then you steep it out, and it's like, nope, this isn't it.
So now I'm gonna actually have to do this whole pull out all your waffles and test them all to figure out what freaking waffle I need to use for that blackberry waffle cone.
Echo Dub, that is a possibility. It could
That's
be.
good Echo Dub, yeah.
And I do have a lot of TPA and Lorenz, so I should have a good
Me
chance
too.
at hitting it. I'll probably have to do at least 2 or 3 versions of that. That's going to be a big one. That's why
I
I
like
said 2 episodes is not a bad idea.
That's the flavoring company I have the most of is TPA.
Yeah, I have a crap ton of TPA, don't I? But isn't it Flavor Art that I have the most of? Yeah, I think I have more. Well, probably VSO actually. Not that you guys can see it, but behind me, yeah, it's probably the most. But I think number 2 is probably Flavor Art.
Yeah, I hate it when you use flavor art. It takes me forever to go through that freaking bucket to find the flavors because there's so many of them.
Oh, I tell you what,
You-
you open that bucket and you just smell it. I could sit there and breathe that bucket all day. It smells so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the smell of the mailbox whenever my flavors come in.
Exactly, Sin. That's another reason for the twice, because you might have to do some research on what else. If it doesn't work the first time, you got to research. Have to have a split in there. People have time to look it up. What else could this be? Like Ecodub's idea. It could be all Cap. Could be some Cap. Could be TPA Lorenz. That's actually a very good possibility. That's an old school recipe. That's been a long time since Ponan Acid first came out.
I will say this, whenever I go to my mailbox, it's in like a metal container with individual boxes.
Mhm.
As soon as I open my mailbox, I can always smell VSO immediately.
Yep.
But I don't smell my orders from noms and unless I open the box. But VSO, the minute I open up my mailbox, I can smell it right away. Yeah, it's just funny like that.
He
I
just
get
opens
that,
up his mailbox. He's like,
Just let's do that again.
Swaggy's package.
Dude, the guy was in the back of the truck getting this box out that Swaggy sent me, this 50-pound box, and I smelt it. Cranberry orange,
Yeah.
because it fucking leaked everywhere. All over the box. But he's like, he comes out, he's like, what the fuck is in this thing, man? And I'm like, it's something my buddy sent me. He's like, oh, well, I was gonna tell you you should have it sent back. It got a little beat up, sides all smashed in.
Jeez.
I'm
He's like,
thinking,
you want me to send it back for you? I'm like, no, fuck that. Give me it.
the best VSO
Also
the
really
best
wanted
VSO
Swaggy's
leakage
package.
the best VSO leakage ever though was Meter.
Custard
Yeah.
didn't fall over the
Yeah, his
Custard-
favorite
his-
custard.
He hates custard, and that's the bottle that leaked all over everything.
Yeah.
Ecuador,
Can you
there's a
imagine?
few there that yeah.
Let's try and get a clone. Oh,
I think-
yeah.
I think
banana,
that-
yeah.
So I just wanted to get thinking caps for later, get out there on these ones because these are 2 episodes that I think aren't easy ones. Getting a buttery pastry to work because getting the separation, getting the butter to actually feel like it's part of the pastry, getting the butter to stand out, and getting the pastry to stand out or whatever the crust to stand out properly. That's really pie crust is tough. And like you were saying, Hippie, there's 3 different versions. And all
Yeah.
3 of them are usable. I mean, I think the easiest buttery one is graham cracker. That's the
Oh,
easiest
yeah,
one to
that-
make buttery. Easier. That's easy. The harder one's gonna be the flaky pastry buttery.
Yeah. And getting them to mix well with like a jam or,
Exactly.
ham.
I'm gonna
That-
try it though.
I think that's gonna be a fun episode, but difficult. And I think the that one will be right away. I'm gonna wait a week to do it because I want to do that on a weekend because that's a bigger thing, and then we'll do something. We'll decide tonight what we're gonna do on Tuesday. I haven't decided yet. This week has been absolutely insane because the dog hasn't been feeling well, so we've been dealing with that. He's having a better day, so that's really good. Yeah, I know, buddy. He's sitting here whining at me right now. He wants big cuddles.
Hey, Tony, how's Hippie doing?
Great. Same old ornery self.
Perfect.
Oh, but he's just so cute.
Who's your
And
boo boo boo?
Sin, I stand by it. This grapefruit rhubarb lemonade bubblegum, freaking good. It really is.
Lemonade bubble gum.
I know it was weird, but the bubblegum's on a low level, so you get it more like just a mouthfeel at the end, not really so much bubblegum taste. And it kind of settles down that lemonade flavor and kind of settles it out, so it makes it kind of smoother. It's nice. It's refreshing, which is
Cray,
weird.
cray.
It was a random grab one I did on live during the live, and I wasn't sure about it. I kind of thought it was gonna be a flop, and I'm actually loving that flavor.
I mean, Sin, that's not news to anybody, but I mean,
Yeah.
thanks for pointing it out.
I thought it was gonna be weird too, and it's actually not nearly as weird as I thought. It's actually yummy. Not something I would have actually chased after someone made it. I've been like, yeah, okay, you try that. Let me know how.
Told you, man. You said bubblegum, and I said grapefruit.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'll try. And I went to look for grapefruit, and I realized my grapefruit bottle is over there, not up here. But the grapefruit
Lazy
lemonade was up
bastard.
there. And I was like, grapefruit rhubarb lemonade. Let's try that. Let's see what that works like. It wasn't
Why
bad.
isn't your grapefruit up on the shelf where it should be?
I have no idea.
Dude, grapefruit should be front and center. That's literally one of my all-time favorite flavors.
I don't have any
Please
idea.
tell
If
me
it,
it must
if it
be
is,
up-
Been obsessed with
if
grapefruit
it,
for
if
like
it
2
is up
years
there,
now.
it got messed up
Babes.
somehow. So
You should put all your flavors on a super high shelf so she can't reach them.
Oh, no,
Did you
we're-
mess up my
we're-
grapefruit?
Don't tell him that because he did guys like
Tim,
gave me so
Tim.
much crap because I used his
Tim, help me.
radioactive flower blueberry.
Help me drag the
Oh
welder
my
over so I can
God.
stand on it.
Yeah.
she's over here
I was
standing
like,
on my
it's better
swivel
to
chair
ask
and
for
falls for it.
forgiveness later than to
Yeah.
ask for permission now, and I just did
Oh,
it.
he's not home today. I'm grabbing it. Yep, I see how that is.
That's right.
There's a step stool right in the other room she could use too. It's right outside the door where she's at.
Except that I have really bad vertigo when I get on step ladders, so I can't actually do that. Stop, Bob. You shit brains.
Should move the welder.
Oh, brother.
All right, we'll start getting
Eat
in
my porridge.
some recipes here. Let me see if there's any new ones been posted since. I'm sure Rocky has 100 of these. Oh, Bob's came up.
Mm.
That's the only newer one since Rocky's. All right. So we got an adapted raspberry Arnold Palmer by. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? We're gonna skip that one because Steve-O might join us.
Oh,
I'll have him
that
go
one.
over. You got caramel coffee shake. Oh, that's also Steve-O. Yeah. So Steve-O went crazy. Okay,
No,
here you go,
that's-
Dave.
yeah.
It's you. Buttery biscuit.
No, that's
That's
Echo
not me.
Dub.
It's Echo Dub.
Well,
That's
that was
Echo. That one's Echo Dubs. It's
now-
just
now you're on
adapted
me.
Steve-O recipe.
Oh, okay. It's adapted from Steve. Okay, we'll do that and then we'll get
Hey,
Dave's.
Kerplop.
All right. I saw Steve. I said, no, we don't want to do that yet either. Caramel coffee shake, AFL by Steve-O from Echo Dub. Okay, so he adapted it. All right. So we got aged bourbon cream, real flavors, 0.8. Coffee liqueur, VTA at 1.5. Ice cream toffee, Wonder flavors at 0.5. Milkshake and cap at 2.5. Salted caramel flavor west at 0.7. Super sweet cap at a half. Vanilla ice cream liquid barn at 3. Whipped cream fresh 03. Wonder flavors at 1. I'm not missing any of those. Well, no, I'm missing the real flavors. Yes, I am. Okay.
Oh,
So it looks like adapted from this recipe, but okay. Changed some flavors, but tastes garbage. So props out to Steve-O. His version is basically a cheat code for a good milkshake recipe. Recipe is adapted from it. Yes, back again with milkshake base. Just so versatile tonight's episode. I agree with you. I want milkshake as well. Hot cocoa and Christmas coffee mixes. And then Saturday, actual milkshake episode. I've been itching to try some caramel and some coffee in this base. Nothing complicated, just adding coffee liqueur, milky caramel fudge, and some whipped cream to the milkshake base. And don't particularly do much coffee profiles. So this is really one of those concentrates. So don't really have many of these concentrates. Would have liked to have tried adding Perilla coffee, caramel coffee with sweet milk. If don't have it. That's a great flavor. If you can get it, get it. And please check out my friend GWM Premium just for recipe. It's definitely tonight's fits tonight's theme. Link below. Check out this profile for more. So,
I might have to mix this one up, Echo Dub, because
Dude,
I
mix-
did actually mix up Steve-O's original, and I
I was
really,
gonna
really
say,
like.
isn't that the one? That is the one you mixed up. Yes.
Those are
Hi,
his
Steve-O.
original notes. The top is Echo Dub's adapt notes.
Yep. Yeah, these are the original notes, and then yeah,
And yeah, Juice My Way. He makes some good shit.
God,
Does.
the original was really good. I'll say that for sure. It was, wasn't it?
Mhm. And he had thought it needed more coffee, so I tried to put some VSO espresso in it, and it just wasn't the right coffee.
It went wrong. It went
It
wrong.
went wrong fast. I'm
Yeah.
glad I waited until there was only like 5 mils left to try that.
I am too, because the second you had me try it, it was like I can't believe it. Just was too overpowering with the coffee. It went the
And
opposite way.
Tim even said, "Wow," because I would have gone there first too and tried the VSO espresso. It just wasn't the right one for this particular.
No, it was too
It
strong
was
a coffee.
the original was delicious.
Yeah, espresso's a sneaky bastard.
It made
That shit's
it made it
fucking
full on
potent.
coffee with a few, like a little of the other. It went the opposite direction. She didn't use a lot either. All right, here's Dave's.
You're a sneaky bastard.
Speaking of buttery, here we go, Dave.
You're a sneaky bastard.
Bobby.
Okay, I was watching Gary Vapes out of the UK, and he did his show on this recipe, and he gave it a very high rating. I trust the guy, so that's why I chose this recipe. Now, Bavarian cream TPA at 1, biscuit inawera at 1.25, cheesecake graham crust TPA at 1. Here's my addition: strawberry jam 1-on-1 at 3, super sweet cap 0.8, sweet cream TPA at 2, and vanilla bean ice cream TPA at 2. Now, the only thing I did to modify this, as I said, was I added a strawberry jam 1-on-1, because he said that this is a fantastic biscuit base. So I thought, well, I'll add this 1-on-1
dollop.
strawberry jam, because that is like, that'll boost any recipe. Doesn't matter what, you add that strawberry jam and it makes it fantastic. So that's the reasoning behind this recipe.
Add a little extra butteriness too. 'Cause it's a little
And
bitter.
I put the link to the original recipe down below. And I gave credit to the original creator of this recipe, because a bunch of people adapted it.
Hobbs, the vape.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, that's awesome, Dave.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I like
good
that.
shit.
Yeah, strawberry. Yeah, jam 1-on-1. I could see that because they'll stand apart. They'll stand on top. Oh, Dave, you got more than one. Okay.
Yeah, I grabbed my recipe from your beginners show.
Yep.
And I modified that one. So and it's really good. The original's amazing, and this one, I am 100% sure that it's going to be even better. So it's lemon cake, adapted from the beginning mixer show, as I said. Creamy cake mullenberry at 4, lemon meringue pie V2 cap at 6, sugar cookie Great Lakes flavors at 4, super sweet cap at 1, ultimate lemon flavor jungle at 1, vanilla custard R2, Great Lakes flavors at 2, whipped cream fresh, Wonder flavors at 2.
What was the change?
What did I change? I added I remember correctly, I upped the percentages and I added the whipped cream fresh.
Mm. Okay.
And the original's fantastic, so I'm expecting great things from this. So much so that on both of these recipes, I mixed up 110 ml of both.
Oh, 110 of each. Wow.
Yeah.
That's bravery. That's bravery.
Not with these recipes. It's going to be that good. I could tell right away.
Not too bad, Jim. It's just not a super bright lemon like I expected it to be. It's kind of a little bit of a more flat lemon, but no, it doesn't fade too badly. It's not like Lemon Express.
I wouldn't call it ultimate. It's an okay lemon.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, it's an okay.
Hey,
lemon.
Steve.
Howdy.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Hello.
Steve.
Hello.
We have 2 Canadians. Now we have 2 Steves. Yeah. And I only work at work. I only have 3 Steves. Yeah. So this is a 5th Steve interaction I've had today. So, yeah.
Good job.
I used to work with a guy named Steve in the kitchen, and we used to always joke around about how Steve lives matter.
I like to go
Because-
into the middle of the house and stand there and say, Steve, and wait
Yeah.
to see who answers first. And they all answer every time. It's fun.
Good to see everybody. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, I figured, you usually show up in the after shows. Why not give you a chance to actually show up?
Yeah, and it worked out too because last minute we were leaving my mom's, and the kids devised a plan for my son to go sleep at my sister's house. So
So you got kid
Yeah.
free.
yeah.
Nice. Well, we got Lady Liberty mix here. Fudge cake
Are you going to share them or do you want me to share them?
I already got it up.
We're not.
All right, which one?
Fudge cake brownies.
Okay, that's the one I'm on. All right, so
Okay.
I made the fudge cake brownies for the past show, the Diamond Show.
Okay.
So now it's chocolate mousse SSA at 1.5. I added that. It's still Loran's cream cheese icing at 1.5. Still fudge brownie TPA at 3. Still milky caramel fudge SSA at 1.5. I added the premium raspberry SSA at 1. And then vanilla bean ice cream flavor west at 4. Cupcake and DX vanilla cupcake, both TPA, both are at 3. And I dropped the clotted cream out of it. It's not as dry, it's much smoother, and it's got just that nice pop of raspberries. Like you got a nice fudgy thick brownie with fresh raspberries on it. It's delicious. I've already baked through like almost 10 mils of it.
A lot of times when we remix things, we start and we try to remember everything. Remember, you have that adapt button. That is so much easier to adapt it from and try to work on it and just try to think of what you need to do.
Oh, I use that all the time. I
Hell
Yeah.
I can't remember what I did 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey, Fitty.
I've got a couple things that I'm just constantly adapting.
Yeah, me too.
Like especially like blueberry lemon mixes and peanut butter mixes, just constantly adapting.
What's up,
Blueberry-
Kerplop?
Blueberry lemon juice head used to be our ADV. Then I realized I like my versions better, so we couldn't We couldn't hardly
Hey,
vape
well-
that last commercial bottle. Did we ever finish that last commercial bottle?
Cool.
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
I couldn't do
Hey,
it.
Kerplop, did you make that recipe you made right there, public on ELR?
He just poured them together, I think. He just kind of mixed them in his RDA.
Oh, I'm curious. He might have made a recipe. Did you make a recipe, Kerplop?
And
'Cause that sounds interesting, actually.
that's
My holy smokes with a banana.
and Fiddy, that's Steve-O. He's been in our chats for a while. He's been around for quite a while, actually, a long time. You've been mixing for how long now?
Well, I mean, I've been mixing since 2020, but I really started becoming like active and doing things like publishing things publicly just in the past year or so. It was
Oh, yeah.
my 2023 New Year's resolution was to start, to get the courage to start posting things. And I put a couple up and it just started participating in chat, and it's just become like routine now. It's been a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
And Stephen Lane, well, he's actually started jumping down this whole flavor rabbit hole, which he's having so much fun with. You realize it's a never-ending hole, didn't you?
Yeah, it's fun.
You'll never hit the bottom, man.
No.
No.
When you get to China, just turn around and come back.
I know when I'm getting close to the bottom because Sharon goes, chill out.
You're getting to the bottom for now, you should
Yep.
say. It's like, they like that one show we watch, hon, where they say you're between bottoms at the moment.
Sharon says, you spent enough money this month.
I say get into mixing to save money. It's a problem because then, especially if you actually are a hobbyist vapor, you already have the itch to play with new things, get new gear.
Mhm.
Now you're adding your flavorings to this whole like creating your it's an issue.
Hell, I was excited because I found VG on sale. Well, cheaper than $30. It was like $28, man, for a gallon.
Yep.
So I
Hell
was
yeah.
excited, man.
Hell yeah.
Shoot. So VG went down.
Yeah, it's been slowly creeping down.
Get ready. It's gonna come back up though.
I buy
It,
the
fl-
raw
it
one.
fluctuates. It
I
fluctuates.
buy the raw one on Amazon.
Yep.
I just, even if I'm not out, I have a thing on it, so it tells me when it goes down in price, it drops below a
Mhm.
certain amount, and then I'll
Yeah.
just buy it anyway. I'll grab 2 gallons just to have. Simple nature.
Yeah, mine's off Amazon. The ingredient supplier, the one with the monkey on it, is what I got the last time.
Yeah. Let's see.
Rocky
We-
told me he buys the raw one, and that's the one I've just.
The raw one I've
plus
had.
rare.
I've had the
Yep.
raw. Yep.
It's the
Raw
only
plus
one
rare.
I'll buy anymore.
I get Nature's Oil brand from Bulk Apothecary, but
This
if
one
you
is
have
yeah,
if you-
Nature's Oil.
yeah,
Yep.
and if you get it off of Amazon, if you have Prime, you can save on shipping.
Yep,
so it's
free
a little
shipping.
less.
Absolutely.
Well, that's
Yep.
the thing about the Amazon's nice is because it's here in a couple days, Yeah,
Mhm.
except for that one time with Hippie, he got kind of screwed with the shipping one time. He had to change it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He ordered it, said one thing, and he ordered it, and they put it out like what week,
Oh,
something like that.
Yeah.
But we have more. And we got 99 Peaches by Rocky Tooney.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, Brandy from FA 1. Peach without
Nice.
stevia cap at 3. Powdered sugar 101 at 0.99. Saturn Peach Flavora at 2. Super Sweet Cap at 1. And Sweet Tangerine from Cap at 2.
Saturn Peach. is
Full
supposed to be
City
I vape this
Strawberry Saturn Peach.
I vape this shit. I'm gonna wake up in some place that I'm not sure where I am, missing my pants.
Does Bull City still carry Saturn Peach?
It
Flavor
should.
Peach.
Flavora.
I
Yeah.
just ordered it
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Canada.
Yeah, they should. It just came out. It's a new flavor, so they might be out of it, but they should carry it. Yeah. Okay, so this is what he adapted it from. McDoomie's Peach Schnapps. It's peach juicy TPA, super sweet cap at 1, and sweet tangerine from cap
Oh,
at
that's
2.
interesting.
From Doom by Doom. Wow, that is a big adaptation. Wow, Rocky, you really wow.
Tangerine and peachy.
He
Okay.
decided to go full board on that one. I like that, Rocky. Really building it out.
Sweet tangerine, cool.
Yeah, they still have it at Bull City, Tippy. Saturn Peach.
They should. Yeah, it's just come out.
Page 1.
Flavora.
I got burnt out on peaches really, really, really bad a couple months ago. So
The Saturn Peach might surprise you, though. It might actually pop you back into your zone. It might. That but actually,
I hope so.
it surprised me when I tasted it. I was thinking too, because we tested so many peaches. And
Yeah.
then that came out, I was like, okay, this is different. All right. Then we got a Bobby. We got a Bobby Boucher. Bobby Boucher. That would be you, sir.
Okay.
Shake
Then
and
we go-
bake, baby. Shake and bake.
Then we go over Steve-O's.
I'm thinking
My
Ricky
island, home, my way.
Oh, you have it up.
I have it up for you.
Okay. It's originally a Pippa recipe.
Oh, nice.
If you go down, I did change it a little bit. She just had a pink guava lemonade.
Yeah, we'll look over that. I'll glance over that after you're done.
Okay.
Have-
All right. I did. Hey, she had cooling in hers, so I had to throw it in mine.
yeah.
WS23, 0.75, crisp citrus soda from Swaggy at 2, grapefruit blend Flavora at 1.4, pink grapefruit Swaggy at 1, pink guava from Flavora at 0.5, pink lemonade from Flavora at 2, Polar Blast at 0.75 and 0.5% of cap super sweet. And I have a picture of some nice grapefruit guava pink lemonade shit going on there. And what better song than the Bee Gees' Islands in the Stream
Oh, yeah.
performed live.
Good song.
But yeah, then you can click on the link
Yep.
right there and it will take you to Pippa's recipe.
Yep, I got that up already.
Okay, yep, my island home. And as you can see, she did citrus soda. It's an all Flavora recipe. So she did citrus soda, Flavora at 0.5, cooling agent, WS23 at 1, lemonade from Flavora at 3, pink guava from Flavora at 0.75, and sweetness at 0.5. So basically I just switched citrus soda to crisp citrus soda. Instead of lemonade, I threw in pink lemonade because I really like that little kick it has. Dropped the pink guava a little bit, threw in some grapefruits and changed it to super sweet. Yep.
Good.
Fuck yeah.
I can see how that could inspire that, though. I see it with Rockies too. Even though Rockies is so vastly different, I see the inspiration. Take that, and he's like, "Oh, I can build on that." Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And in this
Exactly
one
what I
here
did.
too, I mean, this was October. She might not have had some of those grapefruits yet too. It's possible. Plus,
Yep.
we want grapefruit and guava. They do go good together.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, they both have some tart funkiness.
I'll pull up
What I like.
Steve-O's too for him here. Raspberry Palmer.
Awesome.
Yum.
Yeah. Put it up here. Yeah, I got to look at the YouTube
To
on
see
my
it.
phone to see
Okay,
to see
Dave
it. Yeah.
Dave
Well,
does something.
I have it open on my phone. All right, so a raspberry Palmer. We have lemon drop cap at 0.5,
Fuck yeah.
lemon tea Flavora at 1.5, lemonade LA or Lorna's
Yeah.
at 3, raspberry gummy candy, which I have been using the heck out of lately,
Mhm.
at 2.5, raspberry sweet TPA at 3, and southern sweet tea wonder flavors at 4, super sweet cap at 5, but you can, or at 0.5, you can sweeten
5.
the
Wow,
taste.
it's commercial.
Yeah.
Putting Dave to shame there.
And what I had wrote here is I thought this would be a good showcase of adaptations, because if you click the links for the adaptations, you'll see
Yeah.
like it's a series, because it starts it started with the electric raspberry from the beginners episode. And I adapted that into a candy, and then now the Palmer. And then you can adapt this even further if you want to obviously adjust your sweetener or add any type of cooling agents.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
Yep, that's actually what I did, Steve-O.
Yeah.
I have your electric raspberry. I actually adapted it for MTL because I think it'll work just perfect just the way you have it as an MTL liquid.
Right.
I just adapted it and changed it to VSO sweet, which I put in my MTL liquids and threw some cooling agents in there.
Yeah. And yeah,
But
and this
I-
would Sorry, go ahead.
that raspberry gummy candy, if you're trying to use it as a candy, it sucks.
yeah.
But if you're using it as a syrupy raspberry, it's fucking fantastic.
So I use it the same way as I would use strawberry gummy candy,
Yep.
pretty
Mhm.
much. I see Tim had that up.
Oh, you want me to throw it back up?
Yeah, if you could, you
Okay.
could see that.
Okay. The electric
This
candy?
is what this is what I adapted it from, and this was originally adapted from the electric raspberry, the lemonade. But this is cotton candy jelly bean at 1.5, lemon drop at 1, lemonade LA at 3, raspberry gummy candy at the 250, raspberry sweet at 3, sour gummy candy at 1, and super sweet at 0.5. So basically, for the Palmer, I dropped the cotton candy and the sour gummy, lowered the lemon drop, and I added my tea base that I like
Oh,
to
yeah.
use.
That's
Yeah.
good looking tea base. I like that.
I'm gonna mix that up, Steve-O. Definitely.
I'm just
Absolutely. I'll
adapting
probably
it
mix
now
all.
myself.
I'll probably mix both. I'll probably mix both of them up. I love that cap lemon drop thrown in there with the lemonade.
Mhm.
Oh, perfect.
Depends on which way I want to go with the lemonade. I use the cap lemon drop. I actually like that because it gives that sweet, almost candy like lemonade. It works really good with LA.
Yep.
And
it
then
works really
I
good with
also
Flavor
like
West too.
I like the sour lemon type from SSA if I want to brighten it up and make it a little bit tangy. But because what you were doing there, I think the cap was a better choice.
I also
with the
use
tea. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I also use the one-on-one lemon candy.
Yep,
I
that works too.
really like that. That's basically like a lemon head. So if you have a more natural lemonade, you can pull it more into the sweeter realm.
Yeah.
I love throwing those two opposites together.
I
Okay,
also
I'm
like
so glad you did
using Chem Nevadic lemon for
Yeah.
lemon candies.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Guess we're
Wait,
finally up to mine. Ugh,
Vape Train
scary.
sour lemon, man.
I do have a second one too, Tim,
fucking
when you're
love that
done.
flavor.
Oh, you do? If you want to go first, go
No.
ahead. I don't
Yeah, I
have
have
one
one to
yet.
share. I have one to share
I'll
later
share it.
on.
It's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, do you want to go then, or do you want me to go? Your choice.
I
then.
got it.
Okay.
It's fine. I got it. All right. So this one, it's marshmallow caramel banana blueberry custard. So banana raw VSO at 2, blueberry flavor west at 3. The flavor I got yelled at for at 0.75, which is medicine flower blueberry, caramel VSO or caramel raw VSO rather at 0.75, custard premium FA at 1, marshmallow raw VSO at 1, and super sweet Pearl at 1.
You pushed the medicine flower to 0.75. Huh? Interesting.
I just put it in at the medium.
This looks banging.
It is delicious. Like for medicine flower, I can vape this right off the shake.
Yeah, I always vape medicine flower blueberry right off the shake. I
I've
don't
never,
like
yeah.
the bad
I've
notes
never
off of it.
used the medicine flower banana. Has anyone tried that?
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Not
Ask
yet.
Fiddy and Rocky.
Maybe Fiddy.
Oh,
Now
Oh.
I agree with Fiddy though. You can vape. I can vape medicine flower off shake too, but Fiddy is right. It definitely does benefit from the steam.
Yeah,
It does,
I've-
but it never lasts that long for me.
No, that's the problem. It's, yeah.
I forced myself to stop vaping it so I could try it off the steep. The only thing different about this recipe from Tim's original is the 2 blueberries I added to it. Because we all know how much I love that original. I've vaped like a few hundred mils of it at least.
Truth.
and then that blueberry pop in there on top of it is just like amazing. Oh,
Sucker for a
Yeah,
good
Tony,
blueberry.
I vaped probably 250 mLs of your old school strawberry cheesecake in the last maybe 12 days.
Wow.
Which
Nice.
one though? Which one are you talking about?
Yeah, because he's made a few.
Yeah.
Because
He's
I'd
got
love to
version
mix it right
68.
now.
So let me find
make-
it and I'll let you know.
Yeah, find that.
The only modification I made is I added some one-on-one strawberry jam to it.
Yeah, see, I'm totally out of all my strawberry jam flavors now, and it sucks.
Damn.
nice,
Uh,
Spitty. Ooh.
You mean the one-on-one? This one? This one? You're a hippie.
Mhm. Yeah.
He's like,
Mine's in
fuck
a
you.
glass
He's like,
bottle.
fuck you.
Yeah,
Fuck you,
just
Tim. Fuck you.
rub.
Fuck you,
That's the
Tim.
one that
Pour
just
some salt on it. Pour some salt.
I've got 2 of those 60s, yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Mine
Tim,
are
it
not
sounds like
glass
that
bottles.
medicine flower banana is one we need to try.
Can I
Does
buy
actually.
one of them from you, Tim?
Yeah.
That depends if I can get more from Noms.
Mhm.
Because I can't get more.
Okay, I put
It's
Hippie's
raining,
recipe in
man.
the chat.
I'll grab
Thank
it.
you, Dave.
You're gonna have to clone it.
Okay.
All
Let's see here first.
Uh,
We'll go over hippies here quickly. Strawberry cheesecake, old school. Oh, the old school. Okay. Graham cracker, clear, TPA at 1. New York cheesecake cap at 2. Strawberry ripe, TPA at 4. Super sweet cap at 0.5. Sweet strawberry cap at 3. Vanilla bean ice cream TPA at 1.5. Yes, we cheesecake anywhere at 3. Oh, I love the
Go play it.
picture. And oh,
The amazing recipe. I added the strawberry jam to it.
yeah, strawberry jam to that.
Yeah.
So like you
Whose
said earlier,
recipe?
the hippies. So that actually technically is an adaptation, Dave. There you
Yeah, but I've adapted so many times that I couldn't pick one, so I just didn't bother. Because I've gone on to also adding a bunch of different strawberries on top of that. So it's a phenomenal recipe. If anyone wants a great strawberry cheesecake, grab Hippie's recipe.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Dave.
Oh,
Which one
thank
is
you.
that?
Me thanking you.
Master Power have a grapefruit passion. That's a good question, Bob. So I got raspberry milkshake adapted. What it is basically my milkshake base, and I adapted it to a raspberry. This actually came kind of from, well, this came from a couple of different people for the raspberry Melina. I wanted to add to this to add a little bit of that jamminess to it, but I love that raspberry, premium raspberry. So that's all I really changed in here. But it's French vanilla thick, Wonder flavors at 1, milkshake cap at 2, premium raspberry SSA at 1, raspberry Melina in aware at 0.25. Yeah, low because that will overpower everything. Super sweet
Mhm.
Berlin at 0.5, vanilla bean ice cream flavor west at 4, vanilla gelato Italian wonder flavors at 2. And I adapted this one from jammy blueberry milkshake. It was the blueberries. I took out the,
Hey, can you share that link, that recipe in the chat?
mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is I'm vaping it right now and it worked. Those raspberries really did work with the milkshakes base. I mean, it's delicious.
Yeah, I can actually make that, and that'd give me a good excuse to try those 2 raspberries out. Well,
I've
ras-
never mixed them before like
know,
this.
yeah, I haven't really played too much with them, and so
Yeah, no
That
hard
really
feelings.
tastes like the raspberry for
it
me.
that link didn't take me to the recipe.
Oh, is it private?
I don't know. Let me click it again.
Probably two.
It might be. Let me
Yeah,
see.
it's private. Yep.
Okay, I'll fix that right now. Yeah, I forgot to switch it. I usually try to wait until just before the stream to switch it sometimes because I mixed it a little while. I mixed it actually while we were in Zoom. I finished mixing it.
I want to read you Holy Smoke version 66.
Hippie's okay if I post my version of your recipe?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That's
Right.
tasty.
so-
Now this is the latest one I
What's
did,
his name
and I
in here
hopped
was
everything up.
asking what, Busterville was
Yeah.
asking what percentage of strawberry jam you use.
Yeah, I just put it in. This was the
Okay.
latest reincarnation of your recipe that I did. So it's way high. Flavor percentage is way high.
See, that's my favorite flavor profile is a strawberry cheesecake. I get burnt out on them real quick. So that's when I go to my Holy Smoke version 66. But now I'm wanting another strawberry cheesecake. So I'm gonna adapt that even more, you know. But that's my go-to is strawberry cheesecake.
I've had so many strawberries. I wanted to go raspberry with this one. I haven't tried a good raspberry. The only raspberry ice cream I've really had that's been really good recently
that's
is
real old
Net
school
Realities.
there. Dave, that's real old school there.
Mm-hmm.
Strawberry ripe, hell yeah. I got a
love-
big ass.
For
freaking
me,
box, a
I
bunch of
guess I
them
am a little bit
right now.
strawberry blind, so I like it really, really punchy.
That's damn sure gonna punch you in the face. But you're using that TPA's cheesecake too. Look at that. Hell yeah.
I know, right? I know. Right?
Hell yeah, 2%. You see that, Bob, right? You see that? Hello.
I was already thinking he's gonna get Bob
Oh,
crap out
Bob.
here. Yep. I don't know.
That whole recipe needs to be deleted off the fucking database immediately. Just fucking
No.
remove it, throw it
Like a
out, get
Bob.
rid of it.
Oh, Bob,
Put it
you
in the
need to
fucking
mix
trash.
it up.
Okay.
Mix it before you knock it.
It's got strawberry in it, therefore it sucks. Sorry, I don't share the consensus opinion. Most overrated flavor in vaping.
Shut up, Bob.
So why is it the most popular flavor?
Yeah, yeah.
People are fucking smokers and butt fuck their taste buds.
What
I mean,
flavor are we talking about?
is strawberry ripe still the number
Strawberry.
strawberry?
Oh,
Probably the number one used. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But it's also had a head start for quite a few years of being the
Oh,
best
yeah.
strawberry. So yeah.
And probably
Yeah,
strawberry
yeah,
would fall
yeah,
under
yeah.
the number
Yeah.
one most subjective flavor for sure.
Oh, I
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
give Daniel credit for deep diving that. For being a strawberry mute person, he deep dived that. He's got over 100 strawberries. That's insane. That's a lot of freaking strawberries, man.
Right.
You see that big ass bottle?
Yeah.
I got like 5 of those.
There's Adam strawberries. Yeah, that's not a surprise, Adam. Yeah, you love your strawberry.
What's up, Adam?
Oh, this
Okay.
raspberries. It's sitting like raspberry forward, but it does have that jamminess coming from the Inawera. That's good.
Hippie, this is the third bot 120 that I've mixed of yours. And I did this not very long ago, and look how low it is.
Thank you.
Well,
which
I'm
which
also
strawberry?
vaping it in a Titan with a 5mm Lumi braid in there. So it's
Oh,
like
nice.
it's like a V8. It's just
So it's
sucking
like
up the
sucking
juice.
that out.
So what I have in here is Graham's Graham
Country fudge.
has Graham's Country Fudge is in here.
How
I
is it?
refuse to try it until it's had its 3 weeks because it takes 3 weeks to steep.
I will say
I'm gonna try it before
it is
that.
a UK fudge. This is not your typical oversweetened American
Okay,
fudge.
so it's got a little dry. Is it a little dry?
A little bit drier, but not what it is it doesn't have that, that sugar lips factor
Right.
that we usually get from ours. That's the biggest difference. It's got more of a creamy, like real
Okay.
cream, like true cream. It's good, but you gotta not think American fudge. You gotta think.
Hey, that's what we could do for Tuesday. You were talking about wanting to do a fudge episode. We could do that Tuesday.
Another fudge episode?
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
We could
What
do
you
that. We
got
could do
there,
another
Zachary?
fudge episode if you want. I mean, that gives me an excuse to break out a couple of Swaggy's fudges. He's got some. What is it? The Great Pumpkin Fudge? That's my favorite.
Echo Dub's got a recipe and
Yep.
adaptation of the Blue
Oh.
Falcon.
Oh,
see
I
it.
like this.
I'm looking
I
at it
like
now.
this. I like
And
this.
This,
Okay. And
this
before you go over that,
Hip-
because Fitty gave me
hold on.
crap.
Hold
Hippie, I'm
on.
going to have you go over this because I want you to explain what you're thinking.
Okay. Is it being shared yet?
It's being
Yep.
shared. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Blue
I was
Falk.
sitting here looking at this. Okay.
Blue-
Now this brings back some memories. Okay. Because I remember I made a Blue Falcon cream as well, right after Blue Falcon recipe. Now, the yogurt in this, that jumped my eye real quick. I'm like, yes, somebody put
Yeah.
cream in it because it really needed it. Now, the Blue Falcon was, blueberry flavored with blueberry VSO. Okay. He changed the to golden pineapple from Inuara's pineapple. He put shisha pineapple from Inuara in there, which I don't have that flavoring, so I couldn't tell you how sharp of a pineapple it really is. You know what I'm saying? A bite, a little super sweet, and the yogurt, man. That yogurt, hell yeah, man. Good call because it smooths out everything else. Hell yeah, man. Check out the picture on it. It's really cool. Uh,
I'm
oh yeah,
looking at that.
it looks really good. It really does. Looks good, man. Hell yeah, Echo Dub. Good call.
So what did he change here for you?
A
He
lot.
changed a lot.
Changed
a
the
lot.
pineapple. The pineapples are different.
Mm-hmm.
So this won't be as much of a mind fuck as yours,
And-
but it'll be good.
And he had a yogurt.
Deb is saying it's not as sharp as the original.
All right. Yeah, that
Alright.
yogurt, calm it down. Yeah. And the pineapples are different as well. The golden pineapple's more of a sweeter pineapple.
It is.
I've never tried the shisha pineapple. Just regular pineapple in a
Now, the regular pineapples was the one that I used in
Yeah.
the original.
I love Inawera pineapple. Love it.
I like the idea. I like that. Yeah, see these adapting recipes. I mean, I don't know. There might be some people who don't like it when you adapt their recipes. I think that you should, if you have an opportunity to make
like
it
it.
more like your taste, go for
Yeah.
it. And it might even
Why
be something we even like better later on. Like Hippie's saying, that looks good to you. You might mix that, right?
I don't have shisha pineapple.
Oh, bummer.
No.
I'm just gonna say this about the Blue Falcon. I hate it. And I hate it because it's fucking delicious, but it messes with your mind.
Yeah, it does.
But it's delicious. But it
Mhm.
like just changes. Like, what the hell?
And it's so damn simple. 2 ingredients with sweetener.
Yeah.
Man.
I feel the
As far as-
cream changes a little less, Hippie. The cream, when you added the cream, it made it so it's a little bit more defined, more like it should be. Without the
Yeah,
cream, it's
because
more
it's
of
like a fruity berry almost flavor with a cream. Yeah. I like Blue Falcon cream, that recipe.
I like the
Yeah,
way this raspberry.
I had dairy milk in that recipe from TPA.
But see, I like that I got all of you because I was like, I hate it. And you were all like, what?
Rocky's right though. We are about that time. We gotta get something ready for Valentine's Day.
So the
I mean-
original Blue Falcon, do you know where that one's at, Tim?
Good point.
Let me see. Did he actually adapt it from it? No, but I can find it here. Let me see. Blue Falcon.
Blue Falk.
Blue Falcon. It should show up quick.
Blue
And
There it is, right there.
Adam did the picture on that one too.
Yep.
Adam did the Blue Falcon picture.
Blueberry flavor left at 4, pineapple and aware at 2, super sweet cap at a half. And look at that. That's gorgeous picture too. It really is.
Adam did that picture.
And yeah,
Thank you, Adam.
that is an interesting mix. Very
Oh.
interesting.
So weird because you vape it off the shake and it tastes one way. An hour later, it tastes completely different. The next day, gone, like out in left field. Like, how?
And even from the
Like,
beginning,
if
it
you
really
handed
doesn't.
that to somebody, they couldn't tell you if it was blueberry or pineapple. They couldn't tell. It just tastes damn fucking good. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't tell you what's in it. They were like, I don't know. Unless they saw a picture or you told them what was in it, then they would put 2 and 2 together. It's like, oh damn, sure enough. You know,
You
but-
might be
but-
able to pull out a blueberry. You might be able to pull out a pineapple, but to pull out Flavor West and Inawera, you would never figure out those two out.
But
It's
but the
different.
thing is that recipe right there was mixed by the real hippie,
Yep.
not this fake Hollister hippie that we got now with his cut
Corporate
hair
hippie.
and silly
Yeah.
doodads going on.
Yeah, he lost
Oh.
his power.
Yep. It was. It's like fucking. It's like if you shaved Gandalf.
Oh man.
Rocky,
None
you have
shall
to,
pass, and the staff just crumbles.
Ricky, Rocky, you have to get that pineapple to try that pineapple with that blueberry. It has to be those two to get that really
Oh.
weird mind fuck.
Very unique. It's
Trying to see
the
if I even have
chemicals
that.
in it that just, oh man.
Something about those two flavors, the way they blend, is just it's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, you should make up some names and randomly draw who's going to make a recipe. You know what? That is not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. We could do a hat. Have Cassie write the names on pieces of paper. We draw. I draw them out of a hat, and then you kind of get, yeah.
I'd have to come to your house to borrow your recipes. I mean, your flavors.
Yeah, somebody has that opportunity to do that. Brand new mixer.
I'm trying to see if I even have the stuff to make that Blue Falcon, but I don't have the same. I have the stuff, but not the same ones.
Okay, so here's a Steve-O's. Is this the one you were talking about, Steve?
Yeah, I just wanted to let some others go first before
Yep.
sharing it.
It's up.
All right. Yeah, this is a recipe that I adapted from Techno Casper, or however you say his name. It's a banana puree at 1.5, creamy vanilla cap at 2, golden pineapple at 2, island mango at 2, ripe mango flavora at 0.5%, sugarloaf pineapple VTA at 1.5, and super sweet at 0.5%. Now, I adapted this from Techno Casper's The Majestic Sugarloaf, which uses some different mango, and I think he has lemon drop in it as well. But a friend of mine had come to me and requested a banana, mango, pineapple smoothie because he goes to the smoothie bar and he gets this drink often in real life, and he wanted a recipe that tasted close to his favorite drink. And it turned out that it was pretty spot on to what he was looking for. And in my notes, I mean, I tried to like candied mango by Capella, but I just can't get along with it.
It's a weird flavor.
I feel like I taste skin, or it's under ripened to me for a mango. And I've always had a similar kind of experience with sweet mango as well. So island mango has always been my go-to. A little ripe mango by Flavora, or any of the Flavora mangoes really behind it to kind of help round it out a little bit. But I mean, I pretty much just, you know, switched the mangoes around to my liking and then added the banana, and boom. I
That
took
is
the
a-
lemon drop. I
yeah,
took the lemon drop out because it didn't need it.
Well, yeah, with the banana too, it actually fight with your banana a little bit.
Yeah.
Take that
And
like creaminess away a little and give you a more tart.
And it definitely needs time to steep. That banana needs to calm down. The creamy vanilla needs a little time, to do its thing. And I think that creamy vanilla for me has become such a versatile flavor. And it's perfect, I think, for incorporating into like a smoothie without having to use a yogurt. So you don't have to get any of those like those tart yogurt notes. And it's a very nice, refreshing, semi-creamy summertime vape.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, well, that banana puree is definitely adding to that creaminess too. with
Oh,
that
yeah,
creamy vanilla.
absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and the like that almost spice note you get out the puree. will work great
Mhm.
with those mangoes. That's perfect. That's a good idea.
Mhm.
It's like you're instead of avoiding that like spicy note, you're actually like accenting it into a nice. Because some mangoes actually have a little bit of bite. It depends on your mangoes are, in real life they're not all the same. So
Yeah. I get a little bit of that from Sugarloaf as well.
Mm.
yeah, the sugarloaf does have a little bit more bite. That's why I
Mhm.
really like the sugarloaf and the golden together. Those for me
Yeah.
really do it. But yeah, if you're making this and you add a little bit of spice, you get the island mango adds a fair amount of spice to it too with the puree. That's gonna be. Mm-hmm. Cassie won't like this because she doesn't like mangoes. That candy mango though was in a lot of our mixes we used to vape, hun. It's just
Mhm.
now I think that's why it's weird for me is because we just vape too much of that flavor.
Yeah. And I
And I
mean,
mean, I drink mango guava juice. I drink mango flavored things. I'll eat mangoes.
Yeah.
I can't vape it anymore.
We used to, but
That's sweet
overdid it.
mango, Tim.
Oh, sweet
not
mango. You're right.
candy.
Sweet, not candy. Yeah, the
Yeah.
candy is the one with the off note. That's the one we tested and it had the off note in it. For me.
and the
No,
No.
and the mango sits in the mid of this profile because you get more of that banana up front.
oh, really? The banana stood
Yeah,
out with
I
the
mean,
mangoes.
I mean, it depends, like where it's at and it's steep. But for me, I feel like I get that banana up front, and then the mango kind of comes in the mid just after, and then it kind of finishes off like a creamy pineapple.
That's surprising. I didn't think the puree would
Yeah.
stand up that well, but
Yeah,
Hmm.
and I mean, it could be different for other people. That's just how I taste it, you know.
What?
yes,
What
we gotta
is
start.
that?
It sounds to
Sure,
me
no.
it sounds to me a lot like people really like the candies.
Hmm.
And honestly, I do too. And we even though we've done so many candy episodes, because holidays, what's the biggest push for flavors for like if you go into the store, it's always candies on the shelf. Every damn holiday has their own candy now.
Ooh, it's almost Valentine's Day. You gotta buy me candy, bitch.
I'll just make you one. Look at that. Man, I'm number one tonight, Bob, not you.
Asshole.
I do like that idea.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. I just want to point something out. We saw some of the Belgian chocolate roses when we went shopping a few weeks ago. And Tim looks at them and goes, "Oh, I should get some of those for Valentine's for the bunny."
Hey, she'll accept them. And you can tell that story. There's a reason for that.
So when Tim and I first met and got together, I was very against people buying me stuff to the point where Tim bought me a dozen of those Belgian chocolate roses and I threw them at him and basically started screaming at him for like an hour.
Cannot
He
imagine
was
why
a
you don't
dirty
get
fucking
candy.
bastard for buying me a present.
I'm like,
That
she
makes-
likes chocolate. Why is this a problem? I don't get it.
Hi, Addie.
What did I do?
I
What's up,
know, right?
Addie?
Right?
Okay, so this is
Addie.
right after our first Christmas together where I actually picked out my Christmas present, even kind of bought my Christmas present, wrapped it myself, and still refused to open it because I was pissed off that he gave me a present.
You're a wacko.
Nothing wrong up there at all, right, guys? Nothing, no.
I mean, I'm
You
This
guys,
is just
and
the
you guys
way
thought you
I
had
was
difficult
raised.
relationships yourselves. Now you wondering?
The way my mom treated me growing up, I basically had to beg and scratch my way to even get anything for Christmas or birthday. I had to start babysitting at a very young age just to buy my own school supplies.
Hey, this panel is full of people that have other halves. Raise your hand if you think that is messed up that you couldn't get your gift for your other half and not have them accept it.
Don't you bring me into this.
I,
Don't you bring me into this, Ricky
You
Bobby.
tell me Sharon wouldn't accept a gift if you got it for her.
Listen, I was gonna say that's an easy no comment from me.
Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks for having my back. Dave is the only one that stuck up for me. Thank you, Dave.
I was always the one giving people stuff. I was never the one receiving stuff.
Yeah, here's the thing. Christmas time, I got her
Say
the
that
one
again.
gift. She got me like
Mm.
5, 6 gifts. No problem. I got her one gift. She threw it at me, got mad at me, yelled at me, and she's the one that picked it out. We picked it up together. It still has never been used. It actually was for
It
the
has
Nintendo.
been used. We've used it.
Did we?
Yeah, we brewed the oolong tea that our Chinese restaurant lady gave us.
Oh,
Yeah.
that wasn't the DS or whatever, the Nintendo like cartridge. I thought that's what that was for Christmas. That's the one I bought you that you refused, and still
No, no,
haven't used
no.
this day.
Okay, that wasn't even a holiday. There's a place across the river, and her grandson was selling some of his Nintendo DS games, and I wanted to buy Mario Kart, but I had to wait until I got paid. Well, I got out of work and Tim had it sitting on the table, and I've still never played it. I refused to play it because
She
I was
wanted
going to
it,
buy it,
but
and he
couldn't.
bought it.
What the
Had to
fuck?
wait till she got paid. I bought it so it didn't get sold, and I got. Look at that! Like never used it to this day.
What?
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Nothing unusual about that at all.
Hey, I have some really deep-seated psychological issues from being an abused child, and it's getting better. I accept gifts now. It's getting better. And I'm in therapy now, you know? We're working on shit.
And you're on lithium.
Karen says, so play the damn game.
No, but maybe that's an idea, Dave. But no, I think that some of these adaptions look great, and sometimes these adaptions can be also made for different recipes. And they are, I'm sure. I didn't see "Take Me to the Sea" or "Fee" in here, but I know some areas it's hard to get flavors. Finsters.
Yeah.
Some areas it's hard to get certain flavors, so you have to adapt in order to make the recipe. And sometimes it's not the same, sometimes it is. But as long as you like it, that's what matters.
Mm-hmm. Take Me
But-
to the Sea is
Bob.
someone that I find mixing recipes using a lot of flavors that I love, but I'm always just missing like one or two.
Yep.
And that's absolutely a perfect opportunity to try something similar that you do have.
Steve-O,
What do you got
Yeah.
there? Squatch? Is that like that?
Birchwood Breeze.
soap.
It's soap.
That's soap. Oh, so that's like this vape. I'm not allowed to vape anymore. I got it. Where is it?
Steve-O,
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
out there. You can vape it right now.
I was thinking too when I went through my Flavora box back here to grab
The
my
co-
flavors out. If you ever adapt that recipe again,
Mm.
I don't know if you have that mango pineapple passion.
I
Oh,
do.
that's good.
I
That's
do.
good.
I think
Yeah.
that would go banging in that recipe
Oh.
there.
That
I
would
do
be
have
nice.
that.
Just adding that little bit of zing, funkiness from the passion fruit in with the pineapple, mango, and banana. I think
That's
that
a-
would just set it off.
Yeah,
That's a great idea.
that
I
tart
love that.
citrus tea I made, LFA. That's the one. Yep, right there it is. You say that, but then you come out here and start sneezing for some weird reason. But
I don't like pink lemonade.
I don't know. There's
Flavora.
something about that particular scent just tingles my senses and makes me sneeze.
Or
I
crisp citrus.
I like the scent. It drives me nuts and it makes me sneeze. It really bothers me.
something you can't find, hit me up and yeah, Rocky, there's a couple of those flavors too, because you use a couple that are strange, but they're the same flavor as other flavors. I've seen that before with a couple of your recipes where it is available. You just have to look at it for it under another name on a few of his recipes because he has the old school flavors, so that's the way some of the peculiar names. You realize how many have like rebrands that are just, or they've been rebranded and they're different. Like the new chefs is supposed to be rebranded. I mean, the new Knobs release is supposed to be rebranded chefs, half new, half old. Now, we have to test them against the old to make sure that, you know, a new lab, if a new lab's involved, you know, the source of raw ingredients and stuff, if there's any changes or if they're exactly the same, we'll find out. That's one of the things we're going to test for. If they are, there are some of them there that people have raved about forever, and I've been excited to. I'm excited. I'm actually going to get to finally try them. I thought I missed out on the opportunity. So, that could be a big
They better not have changed RY Castle.
I was going to say, they did. It's RY Fortress. If it is the same, it's RY Fortress now. So it's not the same, Bob.
They just changed the name. It's Fortress Castle, same shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's the same, I'm excited for that one. 'cause
RY
that's one-
Moat.
Yep.
I'm gonna create my version and call it RY Moat.
That's right.
You
RY
think they're the
Drawbridge.
same when they're not the same. Same show.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
talk
the
about
same shit.
Hey, Adam.
Well,
They can't come-
The Strawberry
Oh,
Man
hello,
is in the
Chief.
house.
So we called it, Dave.
Hi, Adam.
This is what my comic was sent in.
Oh,
A dirty bag and a non-stabilized envelope.
oh, and how bad is it?
It's fine. I stabilized it, so we're good.
Okay.
But I would have fucking killed him. I'm still giving him a negative fucking review though. Fuck that dude. Seriously.
It wasn't even in a plastic
No
sleeve or
salt on
nothing.
them.
It was in this
It was just in that. Oh,
Yeah, but
okay.
it'll get bent. You
with
need to put it in
Right.
a hard case. or
this tape
something.
has been on here probably since the comic book was put in there in 1986. I'm sure.
It's fine if they use one of those envelopes if they put it in like a hard plastic case or something.
Yeah,
something
or
with
put a
some
fucking piece of
reinforcement.
cardboard
I
in
was
here.
gonna say,
like
piece of cardboard.
every other motherfucker does who sends in an envelope.
Anybody who
Most
has
people
those
send in these.
anybody who has those comic books though has those plastic cases by the thousands.
Yeah, I think he came upon a collection and was like, I can make a quick buck off this on eBay.
Yeah.
And has no
Yeah.
fucking clue, has zero clue that collectors are very particular.
And chose the cheapest option for shipping materials.
The
right?
Dollar Tree fucking
Yeah.
envelope special, yeah. Yep. Thankfully, it's in one piece. So, but I'm waiting for another one from the same guy because I won 2 from him in an auction.
Uh-oh.
And I asked him, you know, hey, can you put them in the same envelope? He was like, sure. I was like, combined shipping? Yeah, sure. So he sends one USPS and the other UPS. That one will be here Tuesday.
That's the one you were talking about the other day. Okay.
Yeah, this winner, this fucking winner. Dejan Douglas from Pahrump, Nevada. Thanks, bud.
Shouting them out. Oh boy.
Yeah. Fucking schmo. Now I gotta hope and pray my other one comes here in one piece.
Ooh.
That's the one I care less about. The whole point was I wanted to win 2 to make the shipping cost worth it. So I was like, I'll see if he's got another quick garbage fucking, not even a garbage book. It's a cool book. It's a fucking Daredevil 25th anniversary issue.
I'm gonna check this
But I
out.
won it for $2. So he's sending a $2 book UPS.
What are you
People.
vaping at, Steve?
This is the peach from Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh, no. What are you vaping? What's the RDA?
Oh, the Elder Dragon.
That's what
It's
I thought
my-
it was. That's what I thought it was.
That's my quick go-to tester. You know what I mean?
And it looks like you
can-
have it on one of these.
Yeah, paranormal.
Yep.
I bought this this is like my first really nice mod I bought
Mine too.
myself a few years ago. And this thing has it's been old faithful, man.
Lost Vape makes fantastic product.
Mine's the Jimmy Mod, one of our local vape fans.
One of
I
the
got from
best,
him.
one of the best Chinese companies. Lost Vape and BP.
Mine's the DNA
Two of my
250.
favorite.
Yours too? 250C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what I normally will do, because I can rewick this thing so quickly to test, but oftentimes, like whatever I make, like on a Tuesday, I'll wick it and I'll start tasting it, and then I'll just sit it here with the bottle, and then throughout the week,
Test it.
try to slowly test it, unless it's something that like I absolutely can't put down.
The
This is turning out.
Elder Dragon was one of the first semi higher end like single addies I was actually really tempted to get, and I missed the window.
I'm
Jeez.
really happy with how this turned out, though. It's
Smile,
interesting.
everybody.
That your raspberry mixture, Steve?
Really am
No.
enjoying the
That's
blaze.
the-
by the way, Bob, I
This is
do
the-
enjoy it.
The
Okay,
pin
the
man.
solo?
peach from Tuesday.
Is that the dual or the solo?
The solo, blaze solo. With the flavor testing I do, I needed another single addy. 'Cause
And it's nice because it's a more open one. I said it's a better version of the recurve that's smoother and a little more open.
Night, Jim.
I'm
But
doing a
you
lot of
can
testing
also
back and
turn it
back.
down. You could also turn it down,
Hi, Jim.
and it doesn't affect the airflow. The airflow
I-
still hits at the same spot.
I do my testing like it depends on how complex the flavor is. If the flavor tastes complex, I test it in both. I use the Hadley as well, because sometimes you can pick up this real nuanced notes with the Hadley where you don't with this. But in general, this is you're gonna taste. This is what everybody
Jim.
tastes. Their average is about average on this.
Flavor
Yeah.
testing central right there.
I mean, I use the Citadel also. For
Yeah, the Citadel for me is a little tighter than the Hadley, and I kind of prefer the
Yeah.
Hadley.
well,
That's
I
cool, Bob.
specifically like
Mama
how
had a baby and its head popped off.
high notes, especially fruits, really sparkle on the Citadel.
Same
Well,
with
like
the Hadley.
Custards and bakeries, I usually go right to dual coil unless it's just this quick. I like to use the RDA for vaping and an Asgard Mini,
Where
especially
is it?
for bakeries. Bakeries, I love to test dual coil.
When
right
I do
off
the
the
bakeries,
bat.
I do like to test the bakeries and the what is it? The nitrous.
Nitrous.
The nitrous.
Stephen
yeah.
Lane, how's
Yeah.
your RTA treating you, man? No, you
I
said
haven't.
the
I
other
just
day
got
you
it
have
in
a new one.
today.
Yeah, hell
I
yeah.
just got it in. I just got it in today. I haven't wicked it or used it
Yeah,
yet.
he's been
No?
waiting for
Oh,
it,
yeah.
waiting for it, waiting for it.
Well, I'm waiting for the mech mod that I ordered it for to come in. So, but that's coming from China, so that's going to be a month probably.
Oh, so we'll talk to you about 6 months.
Yeah, right. Or never.
Fall
whatever.
to ground.
Yeah. When
Do
it
what?
falls to ground, don't panic. They didn't actually drop it to the ground, we don't think.
Don't think.
Adam and I wondered about that sometimes.
I said I started watching the show with my pops the other night. It's called SkyMed. It's on Paramount Plus, and it's about they're in
Hey, Jim.
like upstate, like upcountry Canada, where there's not people for hundreds of miles, so they have to ride
where-
planes
where
in and
Zip-
helicopters in. Where
lives?
Zippy lives up there.
Okay.
Man, I was saying I'm gonna move up there because fuck people. And I'm like, yeah, I'll just order shit from Amazon. They could just fly over and drop it out with a little parachute, float down. Get my ganjaroonies
that's
delivered.
That's what I see in my head every time I see that fall to ground thing. I think they got a little parachute and they just drop it.
Yeah, like the little action figures that had
Yeah.
those cheap ass parachutes. You could throw them in the
You
air.
throw them in the
Yeah.
air, and then they made the versions that go up in the rockets and they pop out.
Yep.
And it's, yeah, that's what I think of.
Oh my god. You
They,
guys are ridiculous.
The one fireworks display at my the high school that I went to, they had a special firework that they launch off every year. They had 2 of them, and they had little army men that floated down after the firework exploded. Pretty cool.
And since
Cool.
Duchess isn't making coils anymore, that's another thing I'm doing is trying to source another reliable source for coils.
Just make your own fused Claptons.
Nothing to it.
Yeah. I mean,
Simple as fuck, man. Literally,
Nothing
you
to
can
it.
make 6 feet of fused Claptons in 10 minutes.
I actually can
And
make.
I
some decent fuse
guarantee you, they vape just as good as any fucking $25 set of aliens.
Unless you have twitchy hands.
I got homemade Claptons in here.
I
Amazing.
shake like a motherfucker, man. I can make
See.
fused Claptons.
See, as far as aliens, I want so bad to make them. I keep destroying wire,
can't.
wasting wire for nothing.
I cannot make
It's
aliens.
not worth it.
No.
It's
Yeah,
not
it's
worth it for all the extra steps you have to do. The final vape, you can make triple core fused Claptons, and they're just as good.
I hate it when he tries to make aliens because I'll just be sitting there quietly on my phone playing Angry Birds or something, and then I'll just hear, "God damn it!" I'm like, "What the fuck?" Because he
Dude,
like
that-
sliced his finger or something. I mean,
Yeah.
I've gotten hit in the face with wire when it snapped on him.
That fucking outer core, man, it always gets caught. It
You
fucks it
can't
up.
see it on camera, but this fingertip has been cut off before, so my feel is
Yeah.
weird, and I can't get that feel, so I can't do it by feel. I need to get together proper crows. My best chance is probably to work with him because he does it by length.
It's
But that's
easier to
still-
do the no stretch method, man. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. That's the way I was able to finally get him down.
But at the same
Right.
time,
Like
it's
5
like,
trucks.
yeah. But I
I
also
mean-
don't really have the time always to make even the fuse Claptons. Too.
Yeah,
My time management's not great these days.
No.
Take
There-
like 10 minutes,
But
man. You'll have enough,
that day
you'll have
was
enough
really
coils
scary.
to
I'm
last
glad
you
I had
3
my
months.
glasses on. I could have lost an eye because it hit me enough that it cut my face.
That was and that's the one that cut my finger wide open too.
Really
Damn, how
happy
fast
with
Right
the
you
rest
before I
of
lost my glasses, though, that would have been my eye, Tim.
Yeah.
Crazy some
So to
bitch.
say that making aliens is easy, I mean, I watched Duchess do it with those micro aliens. It's like how the whatever.
Hippie, do you see that one? The
You think Duchess was
second
awesome the
recipe
first
I
time he
just
did it,
posted
though?
there?
Yeah.
No, it takes
Doubtful.
practice.
No, but I watched him at
Well,
Addie's
yeah,
lair.
yeah,
It's like
FA.
he made that look so easy. Addie's did not look easy even to watch him because he does a lot of steps to make those, like the staged coils he makes.
Staggered
And,
or whatever.
he makes them with like twisted wire and all kinds of stuff, and they vape great, but there's a lot of work and steps to that. Now, could
Well, yeah,
I
it's
do
like
it? Maybe.
different types of wrapped coils and
Yeah.
shit that he's combining and
He's
shit
creating
too.
all- He's creating
he's a
all those
madman.
little pockets. I'm creating all the little pockets that really pop the flavor. It's great. Making them all.
Yeah.
I'd rather learn how to make braid. I'd like Lumi to show me how to make that damn Celtic braid. But
Oh, that's another level too. I tried
Get some
that too.
good
And I,
gloves,
no,
man. Get some good gloves, or your fingers are gonna be bleeding like a motherfucker.
and if
it
you have
just seems like for all the same work, it's more worth it to come out with a braid than it is to fucking alien, you know?
but the braids have pockets and stuff in them, so they're like
Yeah.
super mesh almost. Yeah,
It's more reward at the end.
but yeah, a
Like a
hot mesh.
braid.
It's like a hot, super spitty mesh. Yeah, like it's flavor wise, they're great. But yeah, I've tried those too, Steven, and unless you have nimble fingers, forget it.
Impatience.
You're wicking your braids too loose, I think, because mine are never spitty and Lumi's are never spitty.
These don't spit. I have a big 5
Never.
mm.
You're wicking them too loose. You gotta stuff that shit in there, like fucking 3/4 of a Muji pad in that bitch. I'm not even exaggerating.
Mine crackle like hell, man.
Yeah, mine crackle, but they don't spit at me ever. Like I never get like a hot
Yeah, no
drippy tongue or
spit
anything like that.
No.
Yeah, and this what I always make is my 3-core aliens.
That's
you
what my preferred vape is for sure.
Telling you,
I have
dumbest
one in
thing,
here.
I would
probably
say
the dumbest thing I've ever done in vaping, which I've done some stupid shit running dual coil 0.05s on a single 18650 mech.
been there, done
Dumb
that.
shit. But don't put a Lumi braid into a Jenna RDA. Just fucking don't do it.
You've done it.
You can get like, you can get like 2 drags off of it, and then your mouth is on fire. The RDA literally is like melting on the fucking mod.
Jesus.
Where did my drip tip go? It went inside my mod.
Like
goes in the
it's
drop.
Duchess
Why does this
that-
taste like plastic?
I believe it's Duchess's tricore aliens I have in most of these, and I love them. I love them.
Hey, Bob, I don't have that hazelnut.
Pretty much all I
You don't have the hazelnut.
All I got is TPA hazelnut.
You don't have swaggies.
It is such sadness. Hey,
very
Bob,
old, but
I don't think I do. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not- I'm not
isn't that
sure
the one
how
like
the
almost 2 years
TFA
old or
is,
over
but-
2 years old, Adam?
it's probably like 4 years old.
Throw
Holy
whatever
shit.
nut in you want
Golly.
in there. I just threw it in for like a nutty little accent note. Because
Nice.
the Soho and the RY4 both have a tiny bit of nuttiness to them.
So if I use TPA hazelnut, probably use it real low, like about a 1%.
Yep, yep.
Okay, got you.
I'm on my second bottle of that, man.
Okay.
And
I got everything.
that's saying something, 'cause I don't vape shit like that very often. You know, that's a shock to my normal. So I
I
like,
don't have
I like
that on
doing
my
that.
4. I sure as hell don't.
Man, I didn't have it. I won those 50 flavors from FA and
Oh,
got it
that's
in.
right. Is that when you got that in?
And
I remember that.
that's that, dude. That might overtake Jungle Flavors is my favorite OR4.
Mine need to be clean too, Adam, in the drop. Mine does.
Hippie sub it with
Yeah,
555
mine's
gold.
disgusting.
It needs to
Okay.
be clean.
I'm about to retire that anyway. It's starting to show its age. I mean, it's been showing its age, but it's like it's worn out.
Nice
It's
Saturn.
really worn out.
Nice Saturn.
Fortunately, I've
Still-
been hoarding a fucking length of Lumi braid for like a year.
I don't have a full length. I have enough for one more braid. That's all I
Remember,
have.
I have one more stick left. Yeah, I have what Adam.
I
has.
have been
Yeah,
tempted.
it's like a nice.
if I
nice
had
piece.
if I
Mine's-
had a whole
mine's
piece, Adam,
stainless, though.
I probably would have at least
Yeah, mine's
attempted.
NI80.
I would have put them in here to try because Dave's got me really wanting to try those in the Titan.
Dude, I've been using this fucking cartel mods RDA since I built it on the stream that like 2 months ago. Has not left my Kennedy.
Agreed, Dusty. Agreed. And they're different.
Best $6 RDA I've ever purchased right here.
If I'm making a juice with a strawberry, I like the OG. But if I want a little bit more texture, like a real full strawberry, I use the raw. In that situation, yeah.
That basically works out for any one of his regular to raws.
Most of them, yes.
If you want more texture, if you want it more
Full flavor.
fleshy,
Fleshy, full flavor. Yep.
then use the raws. But if you're going for a beverage, use his originals.
In most cases.
Yep.
For the for fruits, it makes a difference too. The fruits. But the coconut too. The coconut is another one. Like I get like actual flesh of the coconut. From
Yeah, you're actually like biting into a fucking coconut when you're vaping the raw.
the first experience with that. I was like, that's weird.
Mhm. It's fantastic though. It's such a good coconut. Oh, well, you see me use the originals a lot because
You do a lot of beverages.
I make beverages and they work perfect for
And
it.
then you have the ones where it brings the spice note out more, like the pumpkin. The raw was way more like if you like pumpkin spice, go for the raw. But if you like a little less
Speaking of-
spiciness, use the OG
Speaking of-
or the pure now.
I got in pure pumpkin as well. I gotta play with.
Have
that.
you tried that yet at all?
No, no.
Oh,
I
Oh
also
my
got
god, that was so good.
I also got the cream soda raw, which I know
never
I
tried
saw
the
off
raw.
Blue Raz, but I need to make a Blue Raz cream soda because it popped into my head like a month ago.
I made a
That's the
pumpkin
whole reason I
pie
like
a
the
la
cream
mode,
soda
but it
raw.
needs more pumpkin to it.
Mm.
I
This would've
told you
been-
the blue raz strike wouldn't last long.
Yo, it's been like fucking 2.5 months, okay? And Rocky keeps putting out banging Blue Raz recipes.
This is true. Swag punch we got here.
Still
yeah.
have to mix his one last week with that sparkling strawberry.
I missed it if he put it out there, but I'm sure Swag has put out the Casa link as well. Join Casa, follow, because there are a bunch of call to actions out there, and you might be getting affected by them. So check
Weren't
that
they
out.
doing a video tonight?
They did a video before this stream, I think. I don't know if
Yeah.
it was over. I didn't catch it because I had to eat once I got home. So
Yeah, I
We
didn't
got-
watch it either. I was making my roast.
we got
It should be done.
Swag Punch by Rocky Tooney. And he is, yeah, they're OGs.
This looks banging.
Cranberry VSO at 2, crisp bitter soda VSO at 2, pineapple VSO at 4, poached pear one shot VSO at 4. I think that Dave's the one talking me into getting that one. Triple sec VSO at 2. I'm pretty sure, Dave, you were the first one. I didn't realize the poached pear existed until then. That was one of the one shots I hadn't grabbed.
That's the other one shot that I don't have.
And I think that one might have Swag. If Swag's here, he can let me know for sure. But I think that might have something in it that he isn't 100% his. The poached pear.
Another
I'm not
8
sure.
calls to action?
Unless
That's
he's
what I was
lurking,
saying.
I haven't seen swag yet.
I haven't either. But yeah, there's 8 calls to action is what you were saying. And if there's 8 calls to action, there is a chance. I know Florida is definitely one of them. If you live in Florida,
Yeah.
please join and not only put in your call to action for CASA, but if you can, call and write emails and maybe even write to your representatives on the list. The list will be there. That's the best part about the CASA site is you can actually get your representatives.
I got a response from my representative last week.
Sometimes
the-
you do.
The language in it was so frustrating. Like, ugh,
I hate those ones. Hate them.
yeah, you know what I mean. Like they're trying to justify their actions.
That's right. It was one
Um,
of the 12 Days of Christmas one shots. That's right. So watch the Christmas episode. I don't think this year we did it, did we? That was a previous year. It's already been over a year since those. We went over all those recipes and he actually released them all.
Speaking of, here, show you this real quick. Anybody see this that Grim Green posted yesterday?
Which one's
I
this?
laughed at this. It says New York Post did a thing.
Oh, yeah, the
and their
double lung
headline
transplant.
said 22-year-old gets double lung
Oh.
transplant after hospitalization resulted from years of heavy vaping. According to
No.
the headline, it was vaping. If you read the entire fucking article, they don't talk about vaping once. It was
Community noted.
the doctors said it was influenza pneumonia.
Yep.
So they're just putting out bullshit in headlines
Right.
because that's
Headline
what
grabs.
people read.
Yeah,
That's
Because
what
all
that-
people read. They don't
a lot-
fucking read the actual
yeah,
article. They
a lot
read
of
the
people
headline
just
and
read
go,
the
"Oh my
headline."
god,
Yeah.
look at this! It's killing
look at-
people."
Still, look at the redaction for Ivali. It's only a little addition to the whole article at the bottom of the article that says it not caused.
Yeah,
by
where you won't
nicotine
see
vaping.
it. Yeah.
It's not in the article. They left the article alone. It's still up there. Everybody still believes it because they read the article. They can read the whole article. It still looks that way. It's this little
Yeah.
disclaimer at the bottom that says it's not. That's all
Oh,
they did.
fuck.
Well, and
Assholes.
exactly, I've gotten into probably 100 arguments with people, you
Uh,
know,
read
who bring up. Well, have you ever heard of a volley? Like,
Yeah, read
yes,
the bottom.
I have. but, like,
Read the bottom of the article.
Have you ever eaten my asshole?
that's usually where it gets to because
Would you like a spoon?
because you can come with all types of facts and science to counter whatever argument they have to make, but it always leads to the cop out argument. Well, you shouldn't be putting anything except for air into your lungs anyway.
Unless
That's
you live
it.
in the unless
You
wait,
shouldn't
wait.
be
That's-
drinking alcohol every
that's-
fucking day of your life, but you do
That's
it.
when I'm done. That
Okay. What,
you've
there's-
lost
there's
all
an exception to
credibility
that.
and respect.
There's
in
an
this
exception to that
conversation.
they've actually there's not been enough of a study done to it, but there's been some evidence to show that if you live in a smoggy area, it might be safer to vape than to actually breathe
Yeah,
the air outside because
that's
it
fair,
filters some
yeah.
of your air.
That's
Sticks
fair.
it to your mouth. You're not getting all that shit because some of it sticks in your mouth when you're vaping.
BG is also an antiviral.
That too. I mean, there's just so much, and it's just so frustrating. It is, and
I don't bother anymore.
in
I don't argue with
Australia,
Yeah,
people. You know what? You want to think vaping is bad? Hey, knock yourself out. I know
That
it's
was
not.
a good one, Dusty.
You know,
Sorry,
I
Dad.
know that it's. If you never smoked, you should never vape. But if you were a heavy smoker, man, vaping was hands down the best thing to get you off cigarettes, and
yeah.
better yet, keep you off cigarettes.
I know a lot of people that are down to zeros. They just do it for the actual action of doing something. You need to. A zero. Do you guys zero right there, hippie?
Well, 0.5 milligram.
Half milligram might as well be a zero. It's just enough to take the edge off. Of maybe if you're having a little bad day, that's about it.
That's all.
Yeah.
I'm at 1.5. I mean, it's not enough to really do anything.
Yeah, I'm at
Mm.
two. At two. And I can't actually go above 2 unless it's in like, you know, something restricted.
MTL or restricted.
And like I just go up 1 milligram to 3, that's it. But 2 is where I'm at most of the time.
Am I the only person who vapes high nicotine in pods here?
Yeah.
Nine.
I
in
am,
my-
right?
9 in my
I
MTL, Adam.
used to, Adam, but I haven't done it in a while. I haven't needed to. I just vape a
9
lot.
for my. I've tried 8 and 8.5 in my MTL, and it doesn't give me the same throat hit, so I can't do it.
I
I
do
need that
18.
little.
So-
I need that little.
My work device, it's still 1.5. I just
It's
When I
18
take-
always.
When I take my breaks, yes, I am a little bit of a chimney for a few minutes because yeah, it is 1.5. It takes me a while to get that feel, but yeah.
That's why that's why whenever I go to like the store or something, it's great to have this. Because I come out and I literally take 2-3 puffs and I'm good.
It is nice to do that.
What is
But-
that one, Bob?
MTL RTA. This
Okay.
is the I threw on the Pioneer 1.5
Now, who watched?
Oh, yep.
lightsaber.
Who did watch Nick's stream? Did you guys see that green setup with that the Brunhild on it? MTL.
Yeah.
Lady?
God, that side by side. That was gorgeous.
Yeah.
I want it. I want that setup. And that I would probably put a higher one in because when you get those real restricted MTLs like that, then I feel like I kind of do need it. Like these actually aren't all that restricted. This is like
yeah.
a light end or like a single coil RDA. It's very close.
I do either 1 or 1.2 millimeter pins in my MTLs.
I did find in the bridges. I do tend to mix a 3 or 6 for those.
Well, Tim, you have that other one coming too once I get these bottles in.
I never thought about it.
Oh,
That
really?
might not
That
change my mind.
Cthulhu Valor, I told you, man, I won 2 of them, so I'm gonna send you the other one.
Appreciate that.
Still
Oh, that
wrapped
looks
up.
like a nice MTL. Yeah.
Oh, that Brunhild though, that with that green side by side setup was just beautiful, gorgeous.
I like that.
That was gorgeous. Even Cassie liked it, and she doesn't even like MTL, but she's like, "Oh yeah,
Hold on here. Let's get a
I
like
like the way it
fancy.
looked. Yeah.
little
Can't physically MTL. Like I can't pull with just my lips
Not Paul.
and then inhale
Is it?
afterwards. I just can't do it.
Hey, he's
My
got
lung,
the
my
he's
lung
got
capacity is no
he's
good.
got the invite, and I know he's got the drip tips that'll make Bob drool. But yeah, there's another Steve in this whole mix that could show up at any minute. We don't know for sure, but we could wind up getting Tribal Buddha, who's also a Steve.
Yep. He was
Yeah.
here
Oh, yeah.
on Tuesday.
It's a Steve
Probably
takeover.
is the Steve.
Bring him in.
If you want to talk drip tips, my God, he's the one that sends Nick those insanely long things. I don't know.
He won't give up his source either.
No, he won't. Not for the big ones. Only the ones that
No.
he's talking about the starter, but he won't give up his source for the good long ones. I think someone makes them for him at a machine shop. Probably
Yeah.
someone that, like me when I used to make stuff at General Electric kind of machines. When I had a little downtime, I'd make some stuff for myself, like parts for my bike
Yeah.
and stuff, constantly.
Yeah, it's probably not something that
It's
he's
official,
able to. Oh, he's probably not able to like get them by
mass produced.
like request. Like a bunch of people request them, and he can't. It's not something you can commit to.
You used to be able to when those stupid things were in vogue in like 2013, when every douchebag on YouTube had a fucking 4-foot long fucking 510
4 foot
drip
long
tip.
one with one of those swivel like mount things so you could yeah, those things.
Like
Yeah.
the lamest thing ever. And then
Was it-
goosenecks too. Everyone had goosenecks.
Wasn't it a guy in Ukraine that was making them for a while?
A
For
lot of
Nick?
people were making them. I know there was
For-
one guy
for Grim, yeah.
in the US who was making all the stainless steel, like 8-foot long drip tips. What the fuck? Super T Manufacturing was the name of the company here. That goes way back, like
I
2012.
fucking hate stainless steel drip tips. Fucking
Yeah, I'm not
hate
a
'em.
fan either. I'd rather have fucking acrylic or something.
I agree with 52.
Even though
Yeah.
even though they break, man, you fucking hit a bump with that vape in your mouth.
Oh,
and
that
Yeah,
chip
your
your
tooth
teeth.
will
Oh, that
chip.
hurts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or
Stab you in
even
the mouth.
titanium, stainless steel.
Yeah, I had a big
Drip
fat
tips.
810 fucking stainless steel drip tip, and I used to bang my tooth on it all the time. I was like, "Yep, no more of this. Nope, 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 nope."
No.
Fitty's right though. I never need to vape like I needed a cigarette. Never.
Doesn't help that my,
For
my
one
friends don't
thing,
know how to fucking drive.
Even when I was using the pods and the disposables, the what
With
5
you,
milligram,
Rocky.
the 5
It's gotta be it.
milliliter, whatever it is,
You were
Like
right the
a
first
drip
time.
tip.
50,
like
it's
that.
50, right? 50 milligram.
Drip
Yeah,
tip
that's
like that.
5%.
Those used to
There you go,
those
Adam.
I had to wake up sometimes in the middle of the night. and
Oh
vape
yeah, there
once.
you go.
The only
Yeah.
ones I had to do
Dangerous.
that was when I was
Yep, I had
vaping
one
that
of those on my
fucking
tugboat.
Juul.
What is
The
that?
only
RDA?
time I had to do that was when I was vaping the
Hey,
Juul.
hippie.
It's a
Is that what you
chuff
got?
cap.
Is this what you got?
Is that a Bombino?
No, there's a
Or whatever
Darren.
it's called?
Derringer.
Derringer, right
Oh,
there,
Derringer.
right there, right there.
There was
Derringer.
like a clone that looked like it. I
I've
think it was
got-
called
I've
the
got-
Bombino or something.
I've got like 5 Derringers. I got them when I bought Freshes too. I bought the whole lot of what they had.
before my time.
I vape like I smoked. It was just chain smoker. I'm a chain vapor.
Hey, and you're better for it. How much better do you feel? That's
Yeah.
the proof right there. How much better do you
Yeah,
feel?
fuck. Watch me on the shows. I barely ever put my vape down for 2 minutes.
Unfortunately, sometimes the damage is done and things will happen eventually anyway. But you had a better time while you were breathing. While
Oh,
you were
for
waiting.
sure. For sure. I mean, if you've smoked longer than 20 years, you've done major damage to your lungs. It's just a matter of time before it catches up with you. But
Out just
from
in
the point
time.
you quit smoking to the point that if it ever happens, your quality of life is so much better.
Yep.
You know?
That old guy on the bicycle. He used to ride the bicycle everywhere at the shop. When he came in that day when they were doing the flavor ban thing in DC, he came in rip shit mad about the flavor ban. And he's like explaining he could a year and a half before that, he couldn't walk up the stairs, 3 flights of stairs to his apartment without getting winded. And now he's doing triathlons. And the guy's
he's
like
Rocky, right?
Now he's like Rocky. And he's like 65 years old. It's like, yeah, 65 years old. You're able to do this now. In a year and a half ago, you couldn't, but vaping's not better. He was like, rip shit pissed.
Well, I mean, I used to wake up coughing and wheezing.
Oh God,
I hated that feeling.
I had the worst fucking morning cough ever.
That's been
Smoke a
gone.
bowl when you're smoking cigarettes. You cough like fuck crazy. Sometimes you cough until you puke.
Yeah, I've had that.
And the phlegm,
Threw up in my own shoes one time.
Yep.
the black phlegmy chunks
Threw
that
up in
come
my
up some
mom's
mornings.
purse.
If you had a heavy night and you were drinking and smoking, you smoked twice as much. You wake up next morning, that charcoal that come out of your lungs. Oh, that was horrible.
One thing I noticed
where's
too,
my bowl?
Yeah.
you
I got
know,
all the dogs all of a sudden.
when I
I
was
see
smoking,
that.
if
I see that.
if
Hey,
I walked
Sharon.
out into the cold,
That's the real boss right there.
We all know.
Yeah, see.
But
He's
I
not-
told him, I said, I go, why do you look bald? Like really bad in this light.
know what? I can't crank my lights up either. It does the same thing. It doesn't make sense. My hair's thick, but it does for some reason. It
My hair's not thick.
There we go.
It's
no,
not,
no.
but it's not here, but in the-
no amount of light or no lack of light will help me.
I mean, he didn't have very much, but it looks really bald.
Just shave the rest off.
That's what I told her. She's my hairstylist.
Wow.
what also really washes out is I've got that Native American blood in me and my beard's thin. It's not. I don't have a thick beard. I'm not Clown or Adam.
There.
Yeah.
I don't have a
Adam.
thick beard. Mine's thin.
No, really? You just
Look
look
at it.
thick.
You can see it, my fucking shirt through the bottom of it.
can,
Look at it.
yeah.
Yeah, bottom.
Yeah.
You can see through mine. Period. Yeah.
It's just long. It's not thick though.
Which one do you
I
have?
wish
Dusty?
it was.
Dusty, I'm curious. Which Steam Crate MTL you have? Because I
Melt the lung.
yeah, but which one? They have a couple.
I have one. I'm not crazy about it. Never use
They
it.
have I almost got that one that Nick just recently reviewed with that stupid rubber band thing on it for the airflow for the AFC. I almost bought that because it's dirt cheap. It's like that seems like a really stupid airflow, and that's what he said on his fiddle. He's like, that is crap. Some of the old school stuff, like you brought up the Derringer there, hippie. The other one that's very similar to the Derringer is Royal Hunter. He did the X, the Mini. It's got that
I've got
flavor.
the
And they're very, very close to the Derringer. They're like,
I've got.
it's
the
got that
mini.
stupid spit
Like,
back drip tip though.
Yeah.
Wasn't ready
Uh,
for that.
I got one that's never been, used. It's brand new, in the box and everything.
See, I got mine because when the vape shop my local vape shop, the one that started me off and we're really good friends with and everything, they had one RDA left from when they opened, and that was the one, and I wanted that piece of history from them, and that's why I got
Yeah.
it. That was the only
yeah.
RDA they had left from the original, so I wound up getting it.
Did you see what I discovered this morning on Fresh's show?
No, I was busy
That-
with the
Place where Lumi bought all those drops from, wet vapes that the Toonie turned her on to. Fucking apparently they found some more.
Really?
Good luck getting
Dude.
them because Lumi bought them all.
Oh, is that? You mean that was actually now sale that she made with the 7?
It was earlier today. Yeah.
I saw the price and I
she
think
was like, gimme.
when I first saw the price, I was like, oh, that's a
they were
lot of money for an
$9.
RDA, and I was like, and then I
$9
realized,
a pop only, dude. Plus fucking, I think it was $7.99 flat rate shipping for there.
yeah, she got
bought 'em
7
out.
for 60 something. It's like that's a
Bought 'em all.
yeah.
Dude,
Her favorite RDA. She was like,
Done.
I have
What-
to admit, the drop with her braid is a different experience altogether.
match made in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Wet Vapes
Yeah.
in Buffalo was a
That's the
gem.
one. That's the
That's
one.
the one.
When I don't, and I
Those are
found a
Tootie's
lot
boys.
of great stuff from them. Like my first year of being into rebuildables, and
They have a bunch of
Then
stuff
they-
on there still for really good
I
prices.
don't think they'll ship within New York State anymore.
They
No.
won't ship to me in Vermont either for some reason. I tried when she got the first ones from Addie. I tried to buy them and they wouldn't ship to here. I would have had to redo the shipping, and I thought about it, but I was like, at the time, it's like this
fucking
wasn't
outbid
super
me?
important. Now I feel bad. I wish I should have done it.
$4.
I got a lot of good finds from them back in 2020.
Speaking of, I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna put that up as a background. I told Grandma
What?
I would.
It's the
I bought my
fair market
first-
value for Rocket Raccoon and Groot #1.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Do I want to pay more than $4 for this comic? That's the question.
grab
Yeah,
this
right
from
now.
Graham.
I hope you don't mind, Tim, but I'm finishing the cookies.
Oh, go ahead. They were yours anyway. I ate more than half. I shouldn't have eaten those. Although for some reason I'm responding better now that I've lost some weight and I'm feeling better. I'm actually I feel like my insulin's kicking back in a little bit better. My own. I think it is.
$25. Fair market value.
Let me see if I can change this for this is for Graham. Doesn't have the actual website, so I'm good, I think.
Ooh.
See, I'm gonna blame
That's not it.
Bob and Steven for these cookies because they're flashing food in front of a stoner that has the munchies, and yeah, so now I'm
Man.
eating cookies.
This is like, I love roast, but
You
this
eat
was
roast too.
what the hell did I make this out of? What's it
We've
called?
reached the food portion of the episode.
We have reached the
50, Dave.
Exactly. We have
Like
reached the
50.
food section episode. It seems like we have one every time, don't we?
Yeah.
We really do.
I wouldn't eat on camera, but this has got to get eaten. So
Yeah. I brought meatballs home from my mom's house and French
Ooh.
onion soup. Oh, homemade French onion soup.
Yeah,
That's good
I
stuff.
made homemade cheesesteaks. I buy these the thin sandwich steaks where you can buy like all your steaks in your grocery store. And then
Oh yeah,
you
like
buy 'em and you
like in the
chop
meat
them up into really
the
fine
meat
pieces.
counter steaks, but they're
Yep.
like real finely
Yep,
sliced. Yeah, those are the
you chop
best.
them up into really tiny pieces and then just fry them up.
There we go.
Yes.
And then
Vapor
just throw
round.
'em on a
Vapor round
cheesesteak.
awards. Vape
Oh,
Gems,
speaking
that's
of, I bought
Graham.
all the ingredients to make that crockpot stuff, Bob, while I was at the store earlier.
Oh yeah,
That
hell
fucking
yeah.
cream cheese and chicken pasta thing.
Yeah, oh, it's so good, man.
I
I'm
bought
telling you,
everything to make it.
dude, you will make that at least once or twice a month for the rest of your life. It is that fucking
I
good.
bought everything. I bought fresh basil. I bought the sun-dried tomatoes. I'm gonna make it exactly how it says because it looks perfect for me.
Yeah, oh, it's so good, man. It's so
what is it
good.
called?
What, this food thing?
Yeah.
I have it right here. It's slow cooker Olive Garden chicken pasta.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I'll drop the link in YouTube chat so
Yeah,
everyone can
but
have it.
there's,
'Cause it's fucking
But yeah,
ridiculous.
again, the Vapor Round Awards, Vape Gems, Graham's nominated. So yeah, if you guys can give him a little bit of push on that, it'd be nice. He's actually, I love what he's doing with this because this is actually he's not going after like big brands. It's more like the smaller, more almost DIY style flavors and juices he's coming up with, and that's actually supporting like our style mixing, which is actually really awesome.
Is Fluid nominated?
This is actually just the website. That's the website where you can get it. His website.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Fluid
Okay.
might be on there. It's possible if Fluid might be one of the liquids.
All right, because I'm not voting for them. I'm voting for Graham. That's why.
Dude, this looks
Exactly. This is
amazing.
for Graham.
Just giving them shit.
No.
I'm just giving them shit. They always give them shit on all the Brit shows. Like, we've already talked about Fluid. We're not talking about you anymore.
There.
There when you go to the grocery store.
See,
Yeah,
yeah,
Forget
right?
about the stuff
Look
This
at
shit
that.
looks
Look
fire,
at,
doesn't it?
look at this. I talked about Graham and I got a wood background now. I got Woody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that one of these days this week coming up.
Is there a dude on the screen, Tim?
Got her thing. It's gonna be hard not to eat that brick of cream cheese. That's all I'm saying. Because I'll just fucking go to town. I'll just dip pretzels in it. I don't even care.
But no, he's I would like to see him. He not necessarily even if he wins, but at least place enough to the point where he gets a little credit for the show for it. And he's promoting people, like I said, Shy Tots finally available someplace other than direct. That's something else. He's got the that all Flavora line, the what is it called again?
Aromixy.
Aromoxy. Yep. Aromoxy.
Aroma. How do you say
Aromoxy
it?
or whatever. Yep, Aromoxy. He's got that on there. Yeah, Fluid is on there for promoting Pugs and Nevins. It's Nevins and Pugs. I'm gonna say it that way because I know Nevins had more to do with the mixing. I think in that situation. I think so. I don't know. I don't have an official word on that, but I think he did.
I would venture to go
Yeah.
with that.
I need to make my own version of that right there. Saw it on site
Oh.
yesterday. And I was like, fuck yes, it's a black currant watermelon bubblegum.
That sounds interesting. Sounds
Very
very interesting.
interesting.
Ooh, I can
Yeah.
unlock 12% off if I sign up for their mailing list.
But back to Adam's cream cheese, because again, munchies. So you take a brick of softened cream cheese and just pour salsa over it and dip like tortilla chips in it.
Wait, you're
That is
dipping
like-
what? You're putting what on it?
Salsa.
Oh,
Oh,
salsa.
salsa. I thought you said salt. I was
That's
like,
what I
that's
heard
fucking
too.
That's what I heard too.
Salsa. Sorry.
That's what I heard,
Yeah,
too.
no,
so
that's
the cream
good.
cheese covered in salsa with tortilla chips.
Yeah, I
Oh,
used to do that all the time. Shit's fucking like an easy, lazy dip.
I really
Really
want it now that
nice.
I thought of it. We need to get the stuff to make that.
I make a buffalo
can't.
chicken
I
cream
gotta save
cheese
that
dip.
fucking cream cheese.
Yeah. Yeah, I know
It's
exactly what
fucking
you're talking
banging.
about.
Shred
Pretty
up buffalo
lady is
chicken.
messaging me.
Yep.
Rocky says one-on-one salsa. One-on-one salsa.
No,
There.
Rocky. No, I don't want to vape it. I want to eat it.
But with
Oh,
milk
you
and
tried. I tried, Rocky. I tried.
But also, I'm dipping these chocolate chip cookies in my pecan caramel coffee, and it's like amazing.
Settle down.
Just settle down.
Salud.
Tell me
Shut
what
your
to do,
mouth.
Uncle Paul.
Peppy, she said it correctly. She didn't call it a pecan.
I heard that.
Yeah, there you
Ah.
go.
Pecan.
Pecan.
I can be nice sometimes.
Your mouth has to go
You got
sideways.
you
when
gotta
say
eat some
pecan.
pecan. You gotta eat some
Pecan.
pecans while vaping on some hippie coals.
Hippicals. Hippical.
You had to say something, so Bob started, didn't you, Tim?
Yeah.
You couldn't just let Hippie have the win earlier for giving him shit about the TPA cheese.
All Tim did was stoke the coals. Okay.
Only attitude.
Oh my God, Rocky.
I'm afraid of this, but I'd try it. I need to do a nacho cheese recipe.
Nachos and cheese.
Nachos and cheese recipe.
Yep.
I would try it, but I don't know why I would try it, but okay. I got the milk because it was out of stock.
Yeah, he's having trouble sourcing ingredients for the milk right now.
Yeah, that's an issue. Ukraine stuff kind of screwed up a supply chain.
Yeah, bombs will do that.
Yeah, it's funny how bombs will get rid of a factory and suddenly the factory doesn't put anything out. It's like, the factory's spot's still there. The address still exists. You should be able to make stuff, right?
Yeah, fascism rules, doesn't it?
Oh, Addie, don't tell us that, because then Tim's going to want to try them.
I do. I should not eat them. They're bad for carbs, but man, that sounds good. No, oh yeah,
Like-
that's true too.
Oh,
Milk,
it's a
Rocky.
bidding war.
I thought about that too. Milk and Toonie. I thought about that. Yep.
I thought
Oh,
Swaggy was
yeah.
testing a new ingredient.
Testing's one thing. Actuality's another.
Releasing is different.
I know. I'm worried about that. feel like we're on Hollywood Squares, guys. This is awesome.
Yeah, there's enough of us.
Great day though.
No testers.
See, I almost went with adapting my recipe tonight to making it easy, like commercial style, like 4 flavors or less, and I realized it's not going to be as good. I don't want to vape that, so I didn't do that. I just went with a good one.
I have another adapted recipe off your pistachio ice cream. We went over it before though. The Sunday Nutty Sunday.
Sunday Nutty Sunday. Let's see if
Yeah.
I got it.
The cure.
Is it Sunday as in day or Sunday as in
A Sunday as in ice cream Sunday.
Sunday Nutty? Okay.
D-A-E, yeah.
As in game day, baby.
Yeah, I just added some stuff to it. Basically, turned the pistachio ice cream into a sundae.
There it is.
Yeah.
Sunday
Oh.
Nutty Sunday by Steve-O. I half expect when I say see Steve-O, I'm thinking we got to do some Jackass stuff, but okay. That looks
Right.
delicious.
That looks good.
That looks delicious.
I mean, I just
Yeah, big
added the hazelnut and the little bit of pecan,
I saw that.
the whipped cream and the milky caramel fudge. Everything else was your pistachio ice cream.
Which was good. That pistachio ice cream
Yeah.
was surprisingly delicious.
Yeah. I mean,
But
it
I
was-
bet
it
yours
was
is
pretty spot on to
even
me.
more. Yeah, it was more spot on than I expected. I really wasn't sure how it's going to work because sometimes you get nut flavors and they don't quite mix with the creams right
Uh-huh.
because they have a creaminess to them themselves and it kind of does a weird blend. Does a
Swaggy's
hippification.
pecan.
Yep.
Swaggy's pecan sits like so nicely with creams.
Mm-hmm.
Really good.
It's hazelnut
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
lot-
yeah.
A lot of them do the hippification, the Blue Falcon style, where they
Yeah.
kind of blend.
And I'm sorry, but that pistachio ice cream of Tim's, it wasn't good. It was disgusting.
I liked it.
Oh, damn.
It should have been thrown right in the garbage. I don't like pistachios.
What you didn't
I
have
love pistachio.
what? It didn't have clotted cream and
Yeah.
I like it.
Fucking-
The moose.
chocolate mousse SSA in it. Is that why you didn't like it?
Bob's not
Yeah.
wrong. You do have a core set of ingredients you do like to use in all your recipes.
I sure do, but you know what? That's what I like. And it's not like it's like the same. I do switch.
I'll tell you what was good was Rocky's Nanaimo bar cheesecake recipe.
True.
Damn, son.
Mhm. It was.
I'm gonna have to mix that up because I've still never tried Nanaimo bar. I have it, still never tried it.
Just
There's
brace
so
yourself.
I want to use it and make Tim go over my recipe just so I could hear him try to pronounce Nanaimo bar.
That
Nanaimo?
is rather
Nanaimo?
funny.
Nanaimo?
Yeah.
Nanaimo?
Yeah, give it 5 minutes when you forget what I just said. Okay.
Already done. Already done.
Nanaimo.
You know, the only reason I can kind of get it from that is Nanaimo. That's what we always called our the electric company that I used to have in New York. So Nanaimo. I got it as Nanaimo.
That's how you actually say it.
Is
I
it
don't know.
Nanaimo? We have
Yeah,
Connie.
Steve, I said it wrong so many times because
Pina Lito.
it doesn't look like that, does it, Steve? It doesn't. It's like, huh?
Fucking A, man.
That blender made me. That was one of the articles this year, Addy, that really made me happy. Was the FDA blender results denial orders? We knew it this whole time.
Yeah.
Finally, at least in some light. Unfortunately, they'll figure out a way to mainstream. They will bury it, and I hate that. But, yeah. Unless we win.
Yeah.
Unless we win. It's a Canadian
Uh-oh.
thing. Here we go. It's a Canadian thing. I'm scared. Is it salsa and chips?
Wait, does one-on-one have a salsa for real?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
thinking
I probably probably.
That's
Mix that with some motherfucking AP, man. You got nachos right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fucking A. Oh man. Somebody want to send me some one-on-one salsa?
Nanaimo
buying it.
bar.
I'll
Nanaimo
try it.
bar. See, I did it.
That's
Paul.
That's,
I might
Bob, I
make
did.
the
some
only,
peach mango salsa. No
Nanaimo
joke.
bar
only-
cheesecake. It's a Canadian thing. By Rocky Tooney.
Dave's just
Ooh.
waiting for the habanero flavor to come out.
Creme fraiche FA of 1. graham
Peach
cracker flavor-
habanero mango salsa?
Yep.
Fucking A.
Graham cracker flavor less of 1. Nanaimo
Take that.
bar. Wonder flavors at 3. New York cheesecake cap at 1. Super sweet cap at 0.75. Yes, we cheesecake anywhere at 3.
Please
And that
tell
look-
me you wrote a description.
And he has a picture of yum. Description: everyone's favorite Canadian dessert made into a cheesecake. Nanaimo bar cheesecake. Haha, Bob. Is a classic Nanaimo bar flavor with a silky smooth, ultra decadent cheesecake. This makes a
the only
perfect
thing I'm
holiday
missing.
birthday cake. Dessert vape. Happy birthday, Paul. I forgot he made that for your birthday. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I can
yum.
almost make that.
I just make 120s of it now.
Bob, you're a dick.
yeah.
I'm missing the main ingredient.
Well, Paul, it's easy for you to get that the Nanaimo bar. How is it? Is it like this? Does this actually represent it well?
Yeah, it's good. Really good. Yeah. It's nice.
Yeah, congratulations, Rocky again too. Rocky winning freaking Kinder Bar challenge and never having tried a Kinder Bar. Cheater. No, he's good. He made a really nice, delicious food. I knew that. I had a feeling. I even told Cassie before I sent it. That's what's going to happen. It's not the most authentic, but watch this. He's going to win. And sure enough, it was not the most authentic. Bob, yours was closer to authentic, by the way. Another reason why you were right there with
Yeah,
me.
if I knew it was gonna sit for a fucking year, I would have used different flavor.
Yeah.
Now, no joke, Net Realities was the most authentic. Yours was second for most authentic. But Rocky's was freaking tasty and close. Very, very close. So I had a feeling that was going to happen. I called it before it even got sent out. The first and second time, huh?
You never had a non-EI mayo bar?
Yeah.
It looks like more. It doesn't look Nanaimo. It looks like Nanaimo. I'm sorry. It looks like Nanaimo because that's how it's pronounced, spelled. So there, Nanaimo.
Looks like
Nanaimo.
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 Then
Yeah.
again,
Yeah, it's very-
Spanish.
That's true. It's an emo. It's a very emo recipe. Got it.
Yeah, it listens to a lot of My Chemical Romance.
Nanu. Yeah. There's a comment in the recipe.
Rocky, that was still impressive that you pulled that off. Never had that. Look at that, Rocky. Paul, he's never had that either. He's never had an Nanaimo bar either. Does that make doesn't that scare you that he actually can do so good with flavors he's never ever had?
He's an animal.
He's an animal.
Jeez.
Freak of nature.
Fucking drip tip broke. Look at this shit.
Wow.
Broke?
Stuck in there. It's not I'm just
Oh,
hitting
shit.
it like this.
Tailpiping it.
Flop, if it was in the group mixes, I mixed them. If it was hashtagged, I mixed them. I mixed all
Not-
the hashtag recipes.
Not only that, but the Pioneer 1.5 has this little push mechanism, so I can't get it out. So now I have to take 2 screws off here, be able to take this off so I can push it from the bottom.
Oh, but that's a great RTA. Yep, perfect.
Oh, it is. It is. Just don't break your fucking drip tip off.
Well, you can't like get in underneath it from.
Oh yeah,
top.
I can.
Bottom?
I can.
Oh,
I'm just
Bob,
not
here's the
grabbing
funny
out my
thing.
tools
Now, if
right
that was
now.
a stainless steel drip tip, it wouldn't have
That's
broken.
what I was gonna say.
But it broke his
Yeah.
teeth instead.
Yeah. I'd much rather
Those
have
are
it
more
broke up.
important.
I can still hit this fucking thing, okay?
Yeah. Your teeth are more important than a fucking $5 drip
Yeah.
tip.
Can't
Extract
break the
it.
pearly whites.
Need an extraction drill bit to get it out of there.
I'm with
You would-
Steven, though. I mean,
I
it
just
wouldn't have
grab it
broke
with
it.
the little I'll just grab
Yeah.
I have the needle tip tweezers. Just
Yeah.
grab them out with it.
Oh, the Australian chocolate.
He doesn't.
That's right. I couldn't get that.
Like
That's
these little
something.
fuckers.
That's Hank
true.
shit, right?
Yeah.
That's
That
one
was
of my
one I had to sub it
These are
slightly.
fine
That was one
tips.
of them I couldn't get. I couldn't find it only one place, and it was too hard to source at the time.
Canada. Not
That's what
fucking
it
hard
was.
to source.
Does
Well, with-
DIY have Australian chocolate?
Yep.
Yeah.
Floppy, did you get my recipe I made for you earlier? It's on ELR. It's called candy ass for Ploppy.
I saw
saw
that.
that.
That looks good. I need that
Who wa-
fucking that tart blast is on its way in though.
Yeah, I threw that in just because Toonie mentioned it this morning, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll throw that in a
Addie
4%
fucking
too.
loves that flavored. So
Yeah, just to boost everything.
I literally paid $10 for a fucking 15 mil of it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I got it for free from Flavora, so thank you, Bryson.
I got the last ones for free from, but didn't get these new ones. That's okay. There's only a few I was interested in anyway.
Ugh, there has been a lady messaging me
Yeah,
all
I want a
night.
few of them. There's still some from the previous Flavora that I
Not
haven't
having
gotten.
fair part.
It's a
Poppy's
man.
right though. Poppy's right though. I forgot about that one. That was one of the ones that we were gonna have Tam test because she had it, and Tam never got around to testing it at the time because she never had too much going on at the time.
She said her
Run.
rooms are almost in order now, so
Mm.
she may make her triumphant return. Not in the right now, but in the distant future. She said she will.
I'm gonna have to remix
hanging
that
out.
then. I have to
So
remix
she
that
has-
alongside of them when I gotta get that Australian chocolate still.
She had to separate
Don't let me
her
forget.
arts and crafts from her mixing, so I'm assuming that's what
I
happened.
won't because I need it too so I can mix Paul's truffle.
Hey,
Yeah, but I want to mix that up, and I want to do it side by side with Rocky's and Bob's, and
Squeak like a pig.
I have to remake all three again.
Yeah, I miss seeing Tam and Wendy.
I haven't
Yeah.
heard from Wendy in a little while. I gotta reach out.
Like, stop being so fucking busy, Wendy. What the fuck? I almost threatened to take over her Monday slot, but I would have to give up another show. That would be. I basically would be like Tim and live on fucking YouTube, and I can't do that.
Yeah, it was like rough this week. I don't usually miss shows, but with the dog being so bad on Wednesday, it's like, you know what? He's taking precedence. I think that actually helped him pull through. I don't think he would have pulled through as strong. You gotta give him a little bit of extra loving, and it actually helps. Believe it or not, that'll help your animal if they're having problems. Make sure you spend extra time with them.
Absolutely.
If they're struggling, they'll struggle a little bit harder if you're right there.
Coming back.
What?
It's coming back. I had to
What?
cancel band practice yesterday because my fucking finger was like so swollen I couldn't even fucking bend it. It's been shitty for like a week. I think I punched
Oh,
the
crap.
wall while I was sleeping last week.
Oh. That sucks.
Yeah, I often
Done
have
that.
dreams where I'm defending the honor of a maiden,
Yeah.
like a princess, damsel in distress. Like I'm often in my dreams like defending the honor of somebody, and I will often wake up kicking or punching the wall or the window ledge in my bedroom. It hadn't happened in a while, but I think that's what happened. And my finger's been fucked up for like a week.
I did that
Last
once
week
in
at
jail,
practice,
man.
it
I
was-
woke up punching the brick wall.
Oh my god, yeah.
It freaked
Fuck
me out.
that.
Wham! I was like, what the fuck? And I hit it hard. I think I broke my hand.
Yeah, I think I
Handy dandy
did
screwdriver.
something bad to it. That's for sure. Because I mean, it was bad enough where I was like, I can't play because bass strings are fucking thick as hell. And I was trying to put pressure just on guitar strings, and I was like, nope. If I can't play guitar, I can't play bass. There's no fucking way. They jammed without me though, so maybe they wrote a new song.
Hey, Bob, is that drip tip that you broke? Is it a 510 or an 810?
510.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say if it was an 810, you could take a 510 and probably shove inside of it, pull it out.
Well,
Yeah, right.
I got
Yeah.
it out.
That's what I was just doing. I was seeing
You
if my
got it out.
510 would fit in the 810.
Steven, he's past that. He's already trying to break a second one.
No.
No, this one broke already. I dropped it and it landed awkwardly and it broke, and the girl super glued it back together for me.
Oh, you weren't kidding.
And
Yeah, inhaling super glue might not be
Yeah,
a good idea.
that might not be the best thing to do.
Put it on a Mac.
it's an MTL RTA. It's got much room to travel. It's all good.
Besides
Doesn't heat up.
that first
Cry-
extra, that first
cryo
day,
acid.
that first day is so good, man. He gets all those extra fumes. It just helps enhance everything.
Yeah, cryoacetates, not so good.
Loctite.
Loctite.
Floppy, if it is and it
My
fits up
go-to.
there, someone will be getting that to try. Yeah. That's right. I did sub that out. I think I talked to Graham and a couple other
Fucking
people trying to figure
asshole,
out the
Tim.
best sub at the time.
Asshole goes and buys fucking medicine flower dark chocolate, but can't fucking order a $4 concentrate to make floppies. What a fucking prick.
It's free shipping on that one, and
We're
Rocky-
bringing the
Rocky, help me out.
hashtag back. We're bringing the hashtag back. Tim is a liar. Swaggy, get on the shirts.
Well, see, Rocky helped him out with that medicine flower, though. You
Yeah.
see,
yeah,
Well,
like he
you
gave
got
him a gift card for that
$15
medicine flower.
flavoring, but couldn't order a $4 one because it was inconvenient.
Inconceivable.
it was, yeah.
Bob, you're inconvenient.
Sourcing
you.
stuff is when now it's even worse. The sourcing now is oh my god, the sourcing's gotten insane. Like I gotta do a direct in aware order because they have a whole bunch of new releases. That's gotta be added on there. I need SSA still. It's like, oh, we got more. There's more than just those two releases capping the
And note it's bullshit. You guys never throw in real flavors. The fuck? You're missing out on a whole or Recca. A lot of Reccas that you're missing too.
slacker. You're right. You're right. Kaplop.
He is such a slacker.
Oh.
All
Next
right.
thing in review. What's this? YouTube. Yeah. Oh. So everybody like their mixes tonight? How did everybody think their
Abso-fucking-lutely.
adaptions turned out?
Amazing.
Great. I actually gotta get something set up to get mine in, but I've still been vaping the other two that mine was adapted off of. Oh, the
Bob, you're an idiot.
Thank you.
electric candy specifically. I at first was like, it kind of tastes kind of generic because it was very similar to the Grinchy grape I did, except raspberry. But once it like steeped out over a few days and certain things mellowed out, I was like, oh man.
244 people have seen my picture on Imager. And there's one comment on there. Who are these people?
What?
Who are these
I
people?
put the caption, one of the greatest AI creations ever made. If you know, you know. Hashtag AAFL.
Hey, is the DY Apprentice a good flavor company? A good
The Apprentice.
TDA?
That's TFA rebranded.
Oh yeah.
Is it really?
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. It's rebottled TFA, I believe. Like how chefs used to call flavor art something else or something like that. Yeah, I'm
Flavor
pretty sure.
creative.
Yeah.
And it was just watered down flavor art.
I believe
It
that's
wasn't
what that.
watered down.
Nah, it's just
Rebranded.
I got their,
remodeled. Yeah, like Lorna's.
I have their milk and I have FA milk, and
Yeah.
that one is so much weaker.
If that's the case, then that's
So
dirty of
much
them.
weaker.
Whoever was selling
Yeah,
whoever
I
was
was gonna say
rebranding it.
because my custard
Means they're
premium,
thinning it out.
Yeah.
custard premium I have is spot on the new custard premium bottle I got.
Yeah,
Same.
it's fine. Flavor
I-
creative, premium's fine.
Yeah, because I always got the custard premium in the milk before Bull City started carrying them.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, it was a minute before they had those.
nothing when I ran out and switched over to the real FA, nothing tasted different to me.
They just don't
eBay.
like Bob. That's all it is, man. They
Yeah.
City's saying the same thing.
They
They
say
were the
Bob.
same.
and they said, we're gonna fuck with Bob, we're gonna send him a half
Well,
day.
it could be a situation of where it was, and if they stirred it
I
up well
also
too, you
have
might have
the,
got like you might
I
have got a
also,
weaker
Batching
their,
part.
issue.
I also have their Florida key lime, and that is significantly weaker. Like I have to use that at
Really?
like 5%. When I
Oh,
use
we're sending this
regular
shit to this
FA
Bob
key
guy,
lime,
man. You know, we're gonna
1.5.
let's throw a little water in this one just for fun.
We're gonna mess with Bob
They
today.
peed in it.
They were the clearance ones, so maybe that had something to do
Oh,
with it.
boy.
But
That Florida
Sitting
key lime
around
is
for a
Oh,
while.
yeah, they might have
flavor.
been sticking around for a long time. You never know.
It
That
might
would
have
make
settled.
sense.
Might have settled, and they didn't
the
stir it up
milk,
good.
the milk wasn't. That was a regular order, but
Got a guy in the
those are the
face.
two that I've had.
Don't feel the slightest bit bad about it.
2 different
Hey,
orders.
Bob, right off the top of your head, what's the
Yep.
first flavor that comes to mind that you would mix with a raspberry?
Grapefruit,
Really?
Really,
pink
a
grapefruit.
grapefruit with a raspberry. That's the first thing come to your. That's the first thing that came to your mind.
First ingredient.
Yep.
Now explain yourself.
Yeah,
Why?
please.
Why?
Because you get the dark syrupiness of the raspberry with the tart, bright notes of the grapefruit, and they just meld fucking perfectly.
Okay, let's say I used raspberry syrup, the
Yep.
new one.
Yep.
Okay, and then grapefruit. Well,
You
what
can
about
use
that?
you can use your Euro flavors, but throw in a little bit of Swaggy's grapefruit with it to really boost that tartness.
Which raspberry are you making? You making the combo? Hippie?
No,
Ooh, combos.
I
Telling you,
got
man,
I
my
was gonna
pink
say,
and
yeah,
red soda
raspberry.
brews. My pink and red
grapefruit
soda
raw.
brews is one of my all-time favorite liquids.
Raspberry
I
and
got-
peach do go good together. Yep.
Bob. I got
Yeah.
grapefruit raw.
Yep. Yep, you can do that. Do it at like a quarter. That's a strong flavor with your
And,
1% Euro
raspberry syrup.
flavors.
I like raspberries with chocolates.
Hell yeah.
With
Or-
raspberry
or-
syrup.
Yeah, I want to do something raspberry and chocolate.
What percent raspberry syrup, Bob?
1.5.
That's it.
You don't need a lot of that flavor, man.
Do you have Market Basket anywhere near you, Steve? I don't know if you do have a Market Basket. They have these. I don't know what brand they are. I think they might even be store brand, but they have a dark chocolate raspberry chocolate bar. Those things are
Oh, yeah.
freaking addicting.
No, I don't know what that place is.
The dark chocolate raspberry bar. Oh, that's
Yeah.
yummy. That's yummy.
Well, I mean, I tried Uncommon number 5 because Grim sent me a bottle in a Boosh box, and I tasted off the knuckle when I first got it, and I was unsure, like, I'm gonna. I really didn't get into trying any chocolates yet. Even single flavor testing many really. And when I cracked that bottle, I
Ooh, fitty.
really fell in love with it. So now I want to do something of my own that's like a chocolate raspberry with some lemon zest, you know?
Fuck yeah.
Because I mean, chances are I'm not gonna spend another $25
Doesn't-
buy a
No.
bottle of Uncommon. If I'm
So
gonna
you
spend
gotta- you're gonna make
$25, it's gonna
something
be on. Yeah, if I'm gonna
flavorings.
spend $25, it's gonna be on new flavors.
I dropped this in our chat as well, but I threw this together for the Halloween episode, My Bloody Valentine. I just mixed
That's
the
right.
SSA chocolate mousse at 3 and the premium raspberry at 3 with 1% sweetener, and it was absolutely delicious.
Mm.
Oh,
Like
shit.
I flew right through a 30 mil in like a day. Just like a raspberry stuffed with chocolate mousse is great.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Foodpairing.com
looking-
says tomatoes with raspberry.
Interesting.
Interesting, Rocky.
Tomatoes.
I mean,
Oh,
there's a lot of people who think that TFA sweet raspberry tastes like ketchup. So
That makes
Uh,
sense.
I've never heard
Pippy.
that.
Bob, that red grapefruit from Euro Flavors, now
Mhm.
that you've tasted it, it shouldn't take much at all with just this simple recipe, huh?
1%.
How much?
1.
Because this is gonna be more grapefruit than it is raspberry on this recipe. Matter of
No,
fact,
raspberry's strong, man. That raspberry syrup is strong. You can bump it up to 2.
one and a half.
You can throw it up to 2.
Mhm.
I think that'll be perfect for her. Grapefruit's a little more delicate of a flavor. You are gonna get notes that stand out, but you want that like tartness to go with that deep red sweetness.
Okay.
I'm curious about Fiddy's combo, raspberry mint black liquor. I'm curious about that combo. I don't know. I've never tried anything like that.
Yep,
That might be
ra-
interesting.
Raspberry and mango also go great together.
Oh,
Telling you, used to love that commercial mix Rango, but the smell of it, oh my god. And the girl each had a bottle of it, and we were sitting there vaping it, and one of us would hit our vape and blow it out. It was just like the worst BO smell that you've ever smelled.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you.
Pretty sure it was just like a cap sweet mango, cap raspberry mixture.
I would say raspberry milkshake mix hippie goes really good together. I'm loving this. So, that's my other go-to right there. I would recommend this one.
You know
Tonight's
what? You
mix.
just made me really super crave like a raspberry lemonade.
I was thinking that, Swaggy has that blackberry lavender lemonade. You do a raspberry version of something like that.
I don't want the lavender though.
No, not with lavender, but
She
something.
wants a lavender.
But a raspberry lemonade, like Snapple's raspberry lemonade.
Hmm.
My drink
That's what I'm talking about.
Schnapple? Want a
Mm.
schnapple?
in here. I'm
Maybe with
drinking
some
I
a
do.
lime.
I like Snapple.
pineapple mango green tea.
Schnapples? Matter what you don't like schnapple?
Good shit.
Love how these episodes always make me think of more things I want to mix, and it's going to be like, yeah.
mhm.
Swaggy never did like just a plain green tea either. He's got
No,
a
just the
citrus,
citrus,
which
citrus.
which would work with that.
The citrus
right
would
there.
work with a raspberry. Yep.
I
Oh,
was
shit.
saying for that pineapple
won.
mango green tea that I'm drinking right.
Been paying attention to the game.
Oh, this is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Very gonna be interesting.
I'm gonna mix it up too, hippie.
Didn't somebody say recently to add golden kiwi flavor from Flavora to boost strawberries?
Yeah.
Fresh
wasn't that-
03.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fresh was saying that.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he did it today.
I believe he did. I know it was in one of his recipes today that he made.
I know
For
he
sure.
shared a recipe.
I
with
keep
golden
forgetting to
kiwi.
try that out.
Yeah, hold on just a second.
Keep
Um,
forgetting we're not in love anymore.
His idea
Sorry.
it was his idea to add the apricot to the strawberries, and my God,
No,
I
Like
love
it was-
McDonald,
was-
man.
He did it in Tooney's Golden Blue. He used banana raw, blueberry, golden kiwi, FA Irish cream, and VSO lychee.
Oh, that's interesting.
I lost my that Groot and Rocket Raccoon issue 1. Oh well. Oh, somebody outbid me on the other one too. It's probably
Atlantis
better.
Decoded. Atlantis Decoded. Let's look this up, Dusty.
I think I just like the thrill of the fucking auction.
Hey Tim, you have that cherry limeade one shot from Flavor Jungle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That was the freebie they actually sent with me. for one of the when I bought the first
14%.
ultimate.
I don't need it that fucking high.
Yeah, when I bought my ultimates, they sent me a free 10 mil of the sweetening.
I think that someone else wound up getting a Fee or Take Me to See. One of those two got the freebie from that too. I think
They sent me
Good.
they
same one.
sent me Ultimate Peach and the Ultimate Strawberry Tutti Frutti.
What was the name of that one?
Oh,
The
Atlantis.
Ultimate Tutti Frutti is fucking fantastic. And so is the Ultimate Peach. That's one of my
Nice.
favorite peach flavors now.
Which
gotta
one,
mix that
Dusty?
with
Did you
peach
do
raw.
the original remix or the remix V2 for the Atlantis? Because they're both J-Beats. So, well, he's saying he's vaping. I was trying to figure out which one he's vaping because there's actually two of them. There's a DL MTL Pods one, and then there's the V2
Um,
version. I'm just waiting for his answer, and I'll pull it up because I'm curious on this one.
pull it up. Do it.
here you go, Bob.
Oh yeah.
Tastes pretty damn good.
Fuck yeah.
A lot
See what-
different than I thought. I thought the
see what-
grapefruit would
Oh, wow.
overpower the
Nope,
raspberry.
nope, they layer in there and
You
you
are
get
right.
the tartness with
Raspberry,
that dark red sweetness underneath, and it's such a fantastic combination.
that raspberry really, really shines.
Yep. See? But you still get those tart notes
Yeah.
from the grapefruit. I love that combo. That's one of my favorite combos in vaping right there, man.
That's actually a good one. Hell yeah. I'm gonna be vaping that tonight for dang sure.
Here's the original of that.
And it's a simple little shake and vape. You shake it up, you need something to vape, you shake it up, you
Let the
mix
name
it,
go.
and good to go.
Here's the
Oh, yeah.
Atlantis Decoded remix. This is the original, and it is just Cap Golden Pineapple at 4%, Cap Super Sweet 0.5, Sweet Guava at 2, and Blueberry Flavor West at 0.5. Now let's see what this remix is. What he did different. The remix, okay, Cap Super Sweet 0.5, Flavora Pink Guava at 0.75, Flavor West Blueberry at 5, and Aurora Pineapple at 2.5. Interesting. I bet that's tasty though. I do like that Flavor West Blueberry with a lot of the like those tropical blends. It works. It kind of gives you that slightly candied blueberry like bump you need to those tropical blends.
Share the one I just posted, Tim.
Yep, I get that. And there we go.
That shit really good. Really good right off the shake.
Yeah. Looks
Those
good.
are my favorite kind of
The
vapes.
raspberry actually stands out.
I mean, it
Yep.
sounds good.
Telling you, man, that combo right there is incredible.
Tim Steven posted a couple of recipes you might want to pull
All
up.
the
Yeah, I saw
blood
that.
in my
I don't
throat.
have those grapefruits. I've got grapefruit blend. I've got VTA. I think I have flavor art.
I just don't have the Euro.
Grapefruit blend is good, man.
I've got pomelo by Perillum.
Grapefruit blend is fantastic. That's,
Hell yeah.
It's a really good grapefruit. Whenever I mix something with grapefruit, I always pair them together. I never just use one grapefruit.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
pumpkin
yeah.
pie
They-
a la
they're
mode
pretty
here,
weak
Steven.
flavors.
Here you go.
Yeah, I need to boost the pumpkin in it though. It's good. It's just not a lot of pumpkin.
I think Real Flavors also has a pumpkin spice, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I didn't get it. I never did a pumpkin pie yet, dude, so I just grabbed that one flavor to try it out.
Is that the super concentrated one, or is it the
VG.
non?
The VG.
Then
No,
you
they're
could
just
you
VG.
could literally push that flavor probably up to like 8-10%.
Yeah, I seen somebody did it at 12, but I was like, God damn, that seems like
Yeah, well, because they're in VG,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
are much weaker. You know, PG is the one that carries the flavor.
Yeah, it carries.
So
Yeah, that's-
because they're not the super
Yeah.
concentrated and they're in VG, you do have to push them. Like
Yeah,
I
that's what I
use
was
their
saying.
I have their spearmint,
It-
and then
it-
I have their spearmint super concentrated. Their spearmint SC, I'll use it at like 1 max.
Right.
with
They're
the VG
super
too,
concentrated,
Steven,
I have to push it to 12.
Also,
Huh?
Steven, with the VG ones, a longer steep does sometimes bring out some more of the flavor. It takes
Yeah.
a little
Yeah.
while. The VG ones takes a while for the flavor to pull out.
Yeah, that
Captain
2 is
Berry
just the
Cream.
recommend.
Captain Berry Cream Crunch.
Ooh,
That's
does it
that
have
one shot.
crunch berries?
That's that one shot. I just threw some cream with it to try to give it some more milky.
Berry
How
Crunch DIY
How
Crunch.
it, Stephen? How is it?
It's really good. I mean, it's fruity as shit. So you can't tell if it's
Stop
like
running.
Captain Crunch or if it's like fruity pebbles or
Really?
whatever. But I'm trying to go after like the milk afterwards. You know how you eat the
Right.
cereal and then you drink the
Uh-huh.
milk afterwards. I'm trying to get
That's
that.
the
So
best part of like cereal cereals.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm white well is. I'm trying to chasing that milk fruity sweet shit afterwards. But we'll see.
And then we're gonna call it for the night. We'll do some throw up some. We'll do fudge for you on Tuesday. Start there, and we'll start ramping up for Valentine's Day because there's a lot of. I like the idea of the drawing hats thing. But one of the we'll just pick, even if we do another episode, we might just do that and see how everybody can do on the fly. See if we can pull out of your asses on the fly and see how you can do.
Before we leave though, can I just share this real quick?
You can.
So I threw together this recipe for raspberry lime lemonade.
Fuck
Oh
yeah.
yes.
Buddha's Hand Citron at a half. I'm gonna do the cherry limeade one shot from Flavor Jungle at 8. It said 14, but I didn't want it that high. LA lemonade at 5. BSO lemonade at 3.5. Premium raspberry SSA at 2. Red raspberry BSO at 1.5, and super sweet at a half. And I am going to mix that up as soon as we're done.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah, that'll be good. That Lorenz Melanie was a good choice because I've actually tried that one shot, a Flavor Jungle one shot in a recipe already, and I know it'll pair really well with the LA. It's the right kind of lemonade.
Yeah.
It's not a
But I
super
couldn't
bright
decide what
lemonade.
lime I wanted because I don't want the lime to be the front note. But I thought that cherry would also pair well with the raspberries and
really?
give it a little extra pop.
Chocolate vodka for VD. Valentine's Day. Interesting. That's a
Thank
good
you
idea.
so much, Rocky. I appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
You
Try to make up a
jackass.
one shot flavoring for somebody here.
Oh, you never did bring me the maple flavoring in the shot glass the other day.
Because you told me not to. You said, I just
I
joking.
didn't really want it. I don't really need it. I drank enough on Benny for a long, long, long time.
I'm dying to see what Sharon's romantic nectar's like.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bob, are you streaming any gaming lately or not really?
Absolutely, man. Baldur's Gate 3. Stephen Lane was in the other day, watched me game for a little bit.
I'm sorry,
Fucking
Steven.
fantastic game, dude.
Oh man.
So much fun.
Did you
Having
fall
a blast
asleep,
with that.
Steve?
Did
You
what?
fell asleep, didn't you?
No, I'll watch it for a little while until I get bored, and then I make up a reason to leave.
Steven and Adam are making me want to build that system. What do you think about that one? I think that'll work, Steven, the one I found. Fairly
Yeah,
decent
I don't
price.
have any
I think it'll
experience with
work.
Raspberry Pi stuff.
I meant for the gaming situation too, for the thing.
Yeah, because then we can play games together and it doesn't have to be Call
For an
of Duty.
emulator. I mean, I finally found an affordable version of making an emulator. I think that might work nice.
You heard me, Bob. I'm just picking with you.
Tim, buy a fucking old
Oh,
computer
yeah,
from a
hell yeah.
thrift store. That's the,
Oh, but
that's the most
hippie, for
cost-effective way
real?
to make an
Yeah.
emulator, dude.
Yeah, but
If I
this is
can't
like
fall
something
asleep and
that'll
wanna take
fit
a nap, I watch
nicely
Bob.
near the computer. I mean, near the TV though. Easier to.
A
Use
little
one of your
Dell
old,
fucking
use one of your old
all-in-one.
computers, man. You don't need a fucking great
You
computer
don't
to
at
run.
all.
Yeah, no, I just get an
a
external hard
fucking-
drive.
You
and
can
put
grab a
everything in.
fucking 1998 fucking
That's what
office
I
computer
literally
and throw a
started doing
fucking
emulation
emulator
on. It didn't even have Windows on it. I ran DOS
can-
emulators on it.
You can literally run fucking like GameCube and shit on something like that, dude. It doesn't take a lot of power to do that. If you're trying to get into newer
Oh god.
hardware, newer systems and shit, yes, but for the shit
Yeah,
that
it's
you'll
just-
be
when
playing,
you
like
get into the
N64 and everything, you'll be perfectly fine.
Yeah, when you get into the CD version of games, it starts taking up a lot of room. But
Yeah. Hippie,
anything NES or Super NES or any of that stuff. you can
feeling the itch
put
to do any videos soon, or are you kind of still a little on hiatus?
Still on incognito, just chilling.
Testing, playing around.
Yeah. Not doing too much, just cleaning the house and doing stuff around the house.
Adam, anything new coming up with you?
Not really. Nothing exciting.
How's,
Still working on album shit.
that's just to
Oh,
say,
hey,
how's it
friend.
working on album stuff for Eddie and Arsons?
I mean, the song like listing like is done. We know what is going to be on the album. We just gotta get our drummer super tight. Like that's really what we're waiting on is for him to be like, I'm ready to go into the studio. Oh God. But once he's ready, then he whatever a day or 2 days, I'm sure at most, knock his songs and knock his parts out, and then me and Ed can fucking do our shit. And I'm super fast and efficient in the studio, so my bass stuff will be done in a day or 2, and then hopefully Ed's guitars are quick. I'm gonna play some rhythm guitars on it too, so you get a little variation, so it doesn't all just sound like Ed strumming the same. It gives a little more thickness to it.
Oh, Adam, check out that new Enshrouded game. I think that would
Shrouded?
extremely interest you.
How many
Enshrouded.
songs do you have
I
going on
don't
the album?
know.
It's like Minecraft, dude, but it's with
Ah.
it's people.
And that
Wow.
guy
Like a
dropped
shizzle
Fiddy's
crafting.
Wonder Flavors donut with chocolate frosting recipe. Good.
Hi, Duchess.
After a week. Yeah, I was wondering if it was Duchess.
Oh, gee.
But give it 3 weeks and it's way,
That's
way,
cool.
way better. That is one of those ones where
Oh
a
yeah.
steep is necessary. It becomes a so much better mix after a few weeks. Thank you, Addie, for having me retest that again. I'll
Oh,
always
this
think
is
of
the
it.
banger.
That's the one that like, surprises the crap out of you after steep. Like it's good,
That's on my list.
but
of
it's
things to make.
way better once it steeps out.
And just saying, Tim, he's been that guy in the chat for at least a month.
Oh, you're that guy, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go mix it. Yeah, it is. It's a
I like-
really good flavor.
What was he?
Don't tell
this
me what to
weekend.
do, Duchess. I do what
That's
I
been on
want.
my list.
Slithering.
And then we'll have to do a grind. What grinds my gears by Lady Liberty. There we go. We'll do an episode of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, we don't have
You know
6
what really
weeks.
grinds my
You're gonna be
gears?
fucking live for 6
Like, I named
weeks, Tim.
Bob.
You're literally gonna be live for 6 weeks.
Bob, you asshat.
All right. So good
And
night,
then she's
everybody.
still gonna have to summarize it.
Fuck
Good,
off, Bob.
good night, everybody. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. Keep
Night.
mixing. Have fun and enjoy your mixes you mix tonight because some of them look absolutely freaking amazing. Good night, everybody. Bye.
Good one.
Take for me.
Titties.